Just rolling a d20 over and over. You're wasting your nat 20s.
What are you doing? What's
Oh.
with all this rolling, huh?
I
What's
had
going
such a
on
terrible
here?
dream.
What's
At the
going
end.
on here?
I had a terrible dream. I was fighting a terrible Hydra by the name of September. It had 11 heads, and it was piloted by a bush named George.
Do you remember?
Is that the recent? That's not very
the
recent.
21st night of September.
Ah.
I hope
You
the
might
first
want
roll
to
you
get-
actually do in game is a nat 1.
Are we ready to rumble?
Let's get the starter.
Yippee! So
Let's get this started.
I'm gonna wait for your rolls to finish, because
Get it out of your system.
Get it out of your system. Let me know when you're done.
I'm gonna keep going.
Oh, that's another natural 20. All right, you done?
Yeah, go
Okay.
count all of them.
Sure. So last time we were all together, you guys were finally in Zemira.
Good luck.
I gotta say both of them. You guys met with Holly's grandmother. Very quickly learned from Seska, who very quickly learned from Seska that dragons are not welcome in Zemria. In fact, that there's almost a civil war against the dragons here. And so it's very much not a safe place for Zareth. After some back and forth and some aggressive love, Zareth received a ring of disguise. But it wasn't enough because you guys still stood out like a sore thumb. And so you guys decided to head to Marco's Polos, a very small kind of
That's what you fucking named it.
That's what you named it, Bestie.
I named that?
Yeah, you did.
That's
You on here, I look here. Hold on, I will send you the image. I have an image that has like a bunch of like notes on top, written on top of this.
Did I really name it?
Yeah, you did.
In that case, then it is the best name.
All right, you guys went to Marco's Polos, a little sort of clothing shop in the corner of the entertainment district, to try and find new and more modern disguises. Which then you very quickly learned that this sort of shop has been used less for common fashion and has been kind of altered into almost a place that creates costumes for the musicals and the Broadway shows that happen down on Note Street. But luckily, the sort of half-elven girl kind of running the shop at the time is more than happy to supply you guys with more modern clothing. The style is unlike anything you've ever seen anywhere else in Caldera. A bunch of leathers and neon colors. It's unusual, but comfortable. You guys are welcomed in, given some clothes to possibly change into. Do we want to start with, I mean, you guys shared some vague pictures. Do you guys want to kind of go through and describe what you guys are wearing, or do we want to just...
No, I don't know what the fuck I'm wearing.
Okay, fair enough. I was like, I'll open it just in
I mean,
case.
other people can. I just don't know what the fuck I'm wearing.
Valid. I did say I was going to draw, and then I didn't feel like drawing when I got home today. So,
You played Honkai Star Rail for 3 hours.
the brain goes brr. All right, little gotcha game goes brr. Yeah. You guys get dressed. Relatively, your clothing is modern but normal, comfortable. Except for Zareth, who seems to have found himself in a predicament. But the girl kind of she doesn't say anything. She holds her breath. Anyway, she goes, so anyway, that's gonna be about 12 gold each. Hope that's okay.
I mean, yes. I don't know why we would I'm sorry, do we look broke? Is that what you're trying to say?
No, I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying that's the price.
I'll slide
Yes.
12 gold across the table.
Cool.
Which we will pay. Cool.
Each of you pay 12 gold pieces. And she goes, all
Who
right.
said I'm paying?
I
Vince
will.
sits there and looks really confused.
Pay 36 gold pieces.
I'm sorry about it.
No worries. Enjoy. I apologize. Actually, you'll be fine. You're,
Wait.
You're not.
Apologies for what exactly?
You're surrounded by a bunch of strong guys. You'll be okay. Never mind. I'm not even worried. Hey, if you guys are in town for a little bit, I could recommend you go check out one of the shows down on Note Street. Our kind of company here has been doing most of the costumes. So if you are looking for a show. But anyway, thank you very much for your business. She kind of, after that, kind of takes your money and kind of goes back to sorting out some stuff, and she looks like she has a kind of like a ledger that she's kind of going down and marking things off of. And you guys
I think when they leave the shop, Zareth kind of like looks over to the rest of his party and kind of states, I was too scared to ask where the rest of it was. You don't think she forgot the pants?
Do you want to wait? Send the picture
No,
to
that's all of it. That's all.
Send the picture.
That's
Send
it.
the picture to text VVC. Hold on, so I can send it. Can I so I can put it on stream?
Oh, yeah.
Please. I'm back.
That's
Alright,
all of it. You're fitting a
Hold
tire
on,
for
I found
the
it. I'll put it.
strip club.
Oh
You
my-
look great. You look great. Don't worry about it.
Ramsey immediately takes off his new black leather jacket and just passes it to Zareth.
Okay, you can like tie that around the waist. Don't worry about creasing it. You can crease it. It's fine. We can go back in like
Mr.
now.
Spara creases Jordans.
It's fine. I don't want to insult her. She
What?
said that this was what would blend in the best, and I trust her.
She also gave you an odd look and said, "It's okay. You're surrounded by strong guys." I don't think.
It's
Maybe
fine. Hey,
I don't
don't
pull
worry
it
about
off
it. Don't
the way she
don't- hey.
thought I would.
You pulled it off great. Don't worry about it. You're fine.
All right, as you guys move back out into the street, can I have the entire party roll perception checks?
Is this sight?
This is gonna be sight based. Yeah.
Boo.
Perception. I'm okay at that.
Boo. There's lots of loud sounds.
11.
11, 13.
Perception.
Why can't I smell the people?
No
You
smell.
can.
There's a
but
lot
they
of
all-
smells.
There's a lot of different people
Yeah.
and a lot of
Yeah.
different smells. 15,
That's an
18. Nice.
Hey.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. I need Quinn.
Give it a minute.
Understand.
Again.
There we go. Perfect. All right, perfect. Maybe it's the anxiety. Nobody else. Everybody seems to be a little preoccupied in trying to figure out where you guys are heading to next. Maybe it's a bit of the anxiety for you, Zareth, or and Quinn. I think you're just kind of maybe more adept to people looking at you, and in a very specific manner. That the two of you pick up this immediately. There appears to be a human gentleman in kind of like a long, kind of layered trench coat. Kind of like a sort of sandy, kind of blonde kind of hair. Kind of pushed back, kind of very loosely. Seems to be kind of standing beside the building to your, I guess that would be your direct right. Immediately spots you guys as you guys exit the shop and is kind of watching and checking out each of you.
Does he
as you
seem
exit.
particularly drawn to anyone in specific?
I will say yes. Yes, he is.
You gonna say who?
Ripley.
Are you gonna leave it at
What?
that? Ooh.
Immediately.
I can
this
describe
man-
what I'm wearing if you want. To
Sure, yeah,
feel
yeah. Do you want to? Yeah, if you guys want to discover your way, go for it.
It's simple.
I mean, I'd love to. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
I
go
mean,
for it.
it's really simple. It's just it's like I don't know if it's. I guess it'd be a hoodie with like a really high, like a higher collar that's like cut off right at his chest. He's still wearing his normal like arm sleeve and glove because why is he gonna take that off? And then just really simple like a baggy pant with like some straps hanging off of them.
Pretty cute, pretty sad.
Probably in the jacket's probably in red.
Quinn, Steven, do you want to describe what Quinn's wearing? Or are you good? If you say no, I will move on. Like, you do not have to.
Again, really looks at Sarah. It's like,
That's all good.
Yeah.
Hey, if you don't want to, Jegg,
Sorry, I did not catch that sentence. I'm so sorry, Dante. What?
That just really just looks at her. I don't see what the problem is because Ripley is shirtless every second of his life.
That's
Well,
true.
Being shirtless
I
is
don't-
fine. I just like pants.
That's valid. All right. Jegg, you
I
said you wanted
feel
to
like I'm
describe what-
giving a very
you're right.
specific person validation right now, and I don't like it.
Absolutely.
Seska is not complaining, by the way. Anyway.
Of course. So Ramsey's wearing these like black jeans, black pants with like some rips in them around the knee, and
Denim
the thigh.
exists, by the way. Denim has existed since campaign 1. You can wear
Lovely.
jeans, by the way.
Thank you.
Jorts. We're jorts.
Yeah, he's got like
Thank
these white
you, Johnny
sneakers.
Brasspoffer, the inventor of denim.
So he's got like the black pants with like the tears. He's got like these white sneakers, and he had like this black leather jacket on before giving it to Zareth. So underneath he has this white tank top, and then like a black dog tag pendant,
Cute.
and he's vibing.
Vibin. Alright. Zareth, would you like to describe?
Sure. Zareth was handed a very skimpy holographic bodysuit. That's what we'll call it.
It's technically what it is. Except for his full ass is out, but yeah, that's, you know.
It's more body
Ramsey's
than
not
suit.
complaining.
Yeah, exactly. Holly, do you want to describe what you're wearing? Are you gonna pass?
Cyberpunk.
Cyberpunk.
Cyberpunk. Tech wear. I don't know.
Yep, valid. Valid. Don't worry about it. But yeah, for sure. You guys were wearing this. But this person seems to have a weird interest. He does check out all of you, but the eyes kind of fall on Ripley and they kind of stick there for a second longer before you see
Does
this
he
gentleman.
seem hostile?
No. But he does start to approach you, and he specifically pushes past you, Zareth, and approaches Ripley. And he goes,
Ripley's eyes are going
Hey.
in 2 different directions, and he has a finger in his ear.
hey there, Lycanfolk. Right? Listen, we don't see a lot of your type in town, so forgive me, you kind of caught my eye. Say,
That's no problem, a human. That's totally fine. And he just looks at him with a dead smile, like, you're really just gonna call me out on, just address
fair
someone
enough.
by their race.
he does not seem phased. He kind of nods and he goes, no, you're totally right. So, say, what's your name? You seem-
looks at the people who were actually playing last week. Do we
You guys
give
had
fake names?
Oh fuck!
Do it. Like he looks at like
That's
Like,
dog
sure.
tag. That's dog tag. His name's dog's
Okay,
tag.
all right.
That wasn't it. No. Fuck. Because Holly is Barry. Zareth is Felix.
No.
Ramsey
Ripley-
is Noctis.
Ripley didn't get one.
No, I did. I called myself
Ripley-
Ramsey.
Oh yeah.
Ripley is
Oh, yeah.
Ramsey.
Mm-hmm. Quinn was the only one who didn't get a fake name because Steven wasn't here, but that's okay. You can give yourself a fake name now. He goes, so how do you introduce yourself?
I looked at the other two like, do we give the fake name or the real name? Because we already came up with fake names.
Stick with the fake names.
My name's
Use the
Ramsey.
telepathy to say it in the
Ramsey.
head.
All right, Ramsey. Noble name, you know. They call me Michael. I say you look
Your
like
cow?
Michael.
Yeah, your cow.
Sure.
I'm sorry,
you know
who's
what?
cow?
You
Ain't that
you
one?
look like the kind of type that likes to go for a little dance, kind of get one pun down.
Hold on.
Maybe, move around a ring a little.
I don't think you can just say
Yes,
that out
yeah.
someone.
Actually, I mean, if that's how you want to say it, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, there's a strip club like
I
right
will-
next door. You
he
can
was-
just head that way. I don't know why you're bothering us.
Well, no. I'm trying to respectfully. I mean, you guys all look like a put together group. But how about this?
Ramsey's reaching for the strap.
I'll give you
A strap.
10,000 right now. If you join, if
10,000.
you sort of follow me, join my crew.
Hey, yeah. One
Okay,
second.
well, but you,
One
I'm assuming
second.
when you say 10,000, you mean like money, right?
Go.
What?
How about platinum?
Ha. Well.
Ripley's
Not
gonna put a
everybody.
hand on his shoulder. Ripley's gonna put a hand on his shoulder and grip it very tightly.
I'll let you roll intimidation or persuasion, your choice.
I
Can it be-
have intimidation.
Go
Can I
for
give
it.
him advantage because Ramsey was reaching for the strap?
Sure.
You guys decide which one, bud.
Oh, sorry, because Ramsey was reaching for the gun.
21.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Hear me out.
I have my own inspiration.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He goes.
And Quinn.
Okay. Now I don't know how much I could do platinum wise, but how about 30,000.
Hold on.
I could 30,000, and I could do. How about? I mean,
30,000. What? What?
Gold.
Silver, copper. Oh, gold.
30,000.
Okay.
I already. Sorry if you misheard. 30,000 gold. You join me, follow me, man. You know what? I guarantee you'll be able to make way more in tips afterwards.
Hey. Do you mind if we talk this out real quick? Do you mind scooting back for a second so we can talk amongst ourselves as a group?
I mean, by all means, but I gotta. I'm kind of mainly asking for your friend here. You guys.
It's a package.
all seem
Yeah. Okay.
Talented. What sort of talents do you bring? Feel free
One
to
se-
discuss.
yeah,
I would
yeah,
like to know more
one
about you
sec-
first.
One second. I will immediately huddle. Hey! I've lived in the city my whole life. This is a fucking scam for sure. This is no way in hell
Okay,
someone's paying you
then.
30,000 gold for. No, he's
We
taking
just
both of your
walk
spleens, your liver. He's taking every single little organ you have, and he's selling them on the market.
I still don't know what he means by tips. Does he want to fight or does he want to
I
fuck
mean,
Ripley?
I would frankly like to see them try.
Do you think we should go along with it? And if it turns out to be something that's not so great, we deal with the problem at the root?
Cal's owner, that is 30,000 each, correct?
Well, I mean, I'm thinking 30,000 for our main act, and we can figure out how to pay the rest of you later. Unless.
Okay, so I'd be making 30,000 and the rest of them you'd figure out.
No,
I don't.
listen.
Oh, yeah, no, you're definitely the fighter of the group. Absolutely.
You know what? Sure, fuck it. Now let's do this. Let's see where this leads. Worst case scenario, we can always just
Well,
we can always just, and then Holly's gonna make a throat slitting gesture while looking at him. Worst case.
he doesn't
Don't
seem
worry, Ham.
intimidated by that. Actually, he kind of
Don't we have
nods.
that other
Well,
thing?
best case scenario, we know how to make him disappear.
Well, I mean, don't we have to do that other thing in this city, right? And kind of maybe a good idea to not be completely wanted.
Yeah.
That's a
Well,
good point.
okay. Well, let me say, this city is pretty easy to hide in if you want it. I will say,
And
I'm not speaking from experience, obviously. I'd never commit crimes.
There's no evidence. Why am I speaking? No. No. Bad train of thought. I don't do that anymore.
Mhm.
as long as we do our
Gotta
jobs
clean it.
right, there will be no need to be wanted.
Let's follow him, because I mean, also, to be fair, I can't use most of my skill set unless we are willing to eliminate anyone who sees it. So, I think we're good to just sort of.
So, if you
check it out.
can't use your abilities, maybe we shouldn't go into what seems to be a fight.
I mean, you don't have to.
I'll figure out. Well, I don't need to fight. It's more.
I
Dog boy.
probably also shouldn't fight if I'm being completely real.
I'll
The
spectate. How
whole,
about-
the whole hit list and that.
You know what? Let's. Are we good to take him off on the offer?
I think it'll be fine.
Yeah. Okay. It's lead us to where you want us to go. How about that? We can discuss more along the way.
Right this way. I got my office around the back. He says, and kind of begins to lead you towards the building to the right of you.
Pretty office.
This building here.
Oh, it is that kind of. Okay, so it's the other kind of tip. Okay, never mind. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, if this is
he
what
takes
you want to do,
he takes
Ripley.
you into this place, which has a very small sign on the outside that just says Kiss Club. And he kind of takes you inside. Inside the lights are dim and like sort of this sort of thin neon, like red neon, kind of does line like the top of the line, kind of giving some light in here, though the lights are very dim. There's also a bunch of people dressed very similarly to Zareth that seem to be dancing and giving attention to some of the other patrons.
Oh, so it is common. Okay.
And
Sure.
as you guys walk through, immediately people do kind of glance your way. The eyes do linger a little bit longer on Zareth, just given. And, well, actually, Zareth and also probably Quinn. Just given by your natures as you guys walk through. You see, you feel as you kind of walk by. Okay, I'm going to roll something, and I want both Quinn and Zareth to roll me perception checks.
Perception?
Mhm.
Alright. I can roll perception.
Point comes flying out of nowhere.
28.
28, perfect.
Give it a minute.
26. Both of you kind of feel as, like, one of the people sitting in these sort of lounge, these kind of, like, large lounge chairs reach up, and they kind of, like, grab hold of your hand or wrist, and they slip a couple of coins into your palm, and kind of, like, but afterwards they let go, and they just kind of stare and keep eye contact with you for a second longer. Both of you make 2 silver each as you walk through, unless you want to give them more attention. But you can.
Quinn, Zareth looks over at Quinn and kind of makes a, do you know what this is?
Silver's the worst one to throw at people.
I'll kind of like whisper to Zareth. I'll explain in a quieter place before looking to the person who slipped silver. Oh God, I hate myself so much. I want to like kind of gently grab them by the chin and get my face like real close, get their attention.
Mm-hmm.
Darling, if you're giving me silver and not platinum, you can't afford me.
Well, just say it seems to be kind of like a sort of half-orc gentleman, and kind of like a nicer, almost more nobly kind of attire. And he goes, "Well, if platinum's what you want, just say the word." And he kind of,
I'll be back.
okay.
And then I'll continue along with
Right.
the
You guys
others.
follow them into the back behind, kind of like behind the stage, where you can hear kind of this like this kind of music kind of quietly muffled playing through the walls. Back here, there's another sort of loungy kind of couch in the corner, as well as like a dusty table kind of covered with papers and such. Michael kind of does kind of dust over and kind of dusts some stuff off the table, and he goes, "Great, can I offer any of you a drink? At least I can do for some new patrons. Water, sadder. Whiskey.
Anything harder? Yeah, I'll take that one.
All right. Mm-hmm. He goes, kind of
Sure.
pops open like a small cabinet, grabs a
I'm
bottle,
gonna-
kind of like a very fine kind of like dwarven whiskey,
Mhm.
and grabs a
I
couple
do-
of
I-
like mismatched glasses and kind of pours out each of you a small drink.
Does he put ice in it?
No. I don't think he would have ice.
I do want to make a perception check.
Is it drugged?
Just yeah, I want to watch to make sure I watch him pour it.
For sure, yeah.
From an
Go ahead and make
uncorked bottle
perception checks if you want to make sure that's not dark.
Alright. That's a 21.
Yeah, you
22.
watch him pour it straight from the
28.
bottle, which is already fairly full. It looks like maybe it was opened once before, and but no, it does not appear that he has drugged you. It appears like he's pouring you a fairly nice whiskey. It doesn't seem like it's like the nicest thing on the shelf, but it's all right. And as he does, he kind of hands each of you this drink. And kind of sits down in one of the lounge seats, and he goes, "So tell me, what is each of your specialties?" I simply want to know. You guys look like the colorful bunch, but
Take a wild guess what each of us are able to do.
Okay. Respectfully, you look like you should be out front. So I don't know how useful you will be to me. You look like a dancer, he says, kind of looking towards Quinn. He looks to Holly and he just goes,
I won't be participating.
Right.
For all y'all's sake.
Right, okay, well, then I don't know why you're in this meeting. Are y'all just protections for, your...
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay, alright. So, anyway, Ramsey.
Don't talk to pretty boys.
What exactly, like, can you do? I get the sense that you're very capable. I can see you got that flexibility, you look like you've been around before. And,
Still can't tell if he wants us to fight or fuck. I really can't tell.
I fight. I hit things well. I have a bit of magic that I can do, but I mostly rely on, like, kind of opens and closes his fist.
Alright.
grab the hands.
Melee, martial fighter. Any special weaponry that you rely on?
Really activates one of the gauntlets.
Oh, impressive. Oh, those look like, they look like they were made in this city. Say, have you ever, you ever met you ever met the Memoriam? He's...
The what?
The Memoriam. He's a very talented, archivist, or no, what's the... Artificer?
Artificer?
That's
Not-
it. Forgive me, I'm not... I'm not super gifted in the way of, adventuring.
Nah,
or
can't
traveling
really-
myself, but,
Can't say
Memoriam
I have
is-
these
Like,
were.
that was venturing. No. Okay.
No, these were a gift from somebody.
Oh. They look similar to his make, so I was curious. No, not to worry, though. I assume that the 5 of you are some sort of adventuring party from out of city.
I guess you could say that, yeah.
I only assume that because you've got a lycanthrope of Vesperian in your party, so you stand out a little bit. Not too common, but
Yeah. And humans. Lots of humans.
well, you got 3 of you, so judging by your tone, sorry, what did you... I didn't quite get your name, he says, kind of looking to Holly.
My name's Barry.
Barry. Judging by your
B-E-R-R-I.
accent. Oh, thank you. I'll keep that in mind. judging by your accent, I imagine you're a local.
Mm-hmm.
Your friends on the other end, they might be. Who knows? But
They've been around.
listen, if we're gonna get down to
Okay.
business,
Mm-hmm. Of course.
I can give you 10,000 right now. Give you the other 20,000 later, if you help me out. My last party didn't quite make it out of the pit last time. Those cat bandits have been quite lethal, and I'm looking for someone who might finally be able to rival the striker.
Can I make a history check?
For sure.
Aspen?
Not
What is my history?
Tabaxi, but
Not great.
go ahead.
Oh, do you mean
Never mind.
those,
Fuck you. 19.
those backstreet
The
kids
boys?
that we
The boys?
Backstreet Boys. I'm pretty sure that's a band. But
No, that's not what I meant. Didn't we meet a couple of kids that were from that exact group?
you must be thinking about the cat's paw. And Holly, yes, this you recognize the name, the Cat's Paw Revolutionary Group. The name Striker is new to you, but the Cat Bandits, it's probably people from that sort of the Cat's Paw.
So if I remember right, those
I-
kids mentioned Striker, so we
Could
would know
I-
the name.
I would like to do a deception check to hide my embarrassment.
Yeah. This is going to be a deception check with disadvantage.
Mm-hmm.
Can I aid Holly since I remember?
No. You do look a little.
Yeah, no idea. I don't recognize them the slightest. Holly's face is red, and she's immediately looking to the ground, just embarrassed about it, kind of cringing, obviously.
Just kind of pulls her in. There.
You've been to the sewers too? Listen, I wouldn't blame you. Trying to bet. How much did you lose betting against them? You can tell that he notices your embarrassment, but he is completely misunderstanding.
I don't.
A lot.
I prefer not to
Embarrassing
say.
amount.
Yeah, I prefer not to say.
No, I understand. Listen, I got a lot riding on this pot happening, and I need some people who are willing to kick some relative ass for me. I'll pay you your share if you step in the ring. You don't gonna tell. Listen, you don't even have to go in as yourself. A lot of people make personas. They wear masks.
Oh, that's not what Madison. You said 30.
I'll get you.
An army.
I'll get you 30. Listen. I got 30 gold. I got 30,000. And I'll save it.
Let's say it.
So, question: how much?
Keep it
So
on me.
clearly, if you're doing 30,000, you're making some money off this pot. How much did you bet? Come on, if we're being brought in on this little venture of yours, we might as well know how much you've invested. Or is it also an embarrassing amount?
I've invested almost my entire business. And frankly, I'm not the only person who made that bet and added to the pot against Stryker. They've been a real pain in our ass. Both in the fight pit and outside of it. That group feels like they can rule the streets just because they're young and they're dumb. And their leader, whatever, if that's really what you want to call them, they're naive. And a lot of the business owners here in this part of the district decided to bet against them. pulling out all the stops. Both money and men are being put on the line for.
So you're selling people?
Selling
No.
people? No, we're selling businesses. Listen, if we lose, the people who work for us are going to lose their jobs. And honestly, I do not want that.
So your business partners made a bad business decision,
And now it's on
you're hoping.
my ass to fix it. Yes, exactly. That's why I'm reaching out and trying to find any young soul who's willing to take up a little bit of a challenge. I can't promise that you'll leave with your life. That is just the way of the game. But if you do die, if you have somebody you'd like to send 30,000 to, I will gladly research and send the money that way.
Rypley kind of smiles when he says, "When you die." I think you have way bigger problems if any of us die. There's a lot of people that will come after you personally. Very strong people.
I think we're supposed to be keeping that on the down low, Ramsey.
Don't think I fully understand, but
I'm just being
honest. Are you part of a sort of? Listen, okay.
No,
I understand. Sorry, you must have your own gang. Honest. You must have your own.
Yeah, let's leave it at that.
Yeah,
let's leave it at that.
Well,
our own gang.
I promise, if the worst comes, the money will be sent directly back to your gang in hopes to reconcile in any sorts.
You should probably also run and hide in the darkest pits.
Mm-hmm.
Right, yes. Okay, well, I think we're all prepared for if that situation were ever to come about. So, what do you say? I can give... Right now, I don't got 30,000 for each of you, respectively. I wasn't expecting so many, eager participants. But I'll pay 10,000 each right now. Another, maybe... I'll see if I can get another 15,000 before the fight. And then afterwards, you'll get your extra 5. You get your last 5 and whatever additional tips I get to make on top of that. How's that?
Deal.
I suppose we could use that money for the whole... Wait.
Yep.
Yes. Yeah, I could use it for that.
Yeah.
Right on.
Use it for our own business ventures.
Consider it a deal. I guess. I guess now I have to ask how many of you are actually going to step into the ring. I'm only paying my fighters directly, respectively. You don't get paid to watch.
I mean,
right.
I could actually join.
Money could be really useful.
No.
Try something really quick.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so the idea is to try a cantrip and see if it's flagged as dragon magic.
For sure. What cantrip?
Oh fuck, I don't have an easy one. Prestidigitation. There we go.
You cast Prestidigitation. You create, you change the color of the lantern in the room from, red to blue. He goes, "Oh, you're a wizard! Actually, very useful. I think you'd be better off in a 2v2, though. Probably not a 1v1, respectfully. I hope you... If that sounds correct. Unless, of course, you feel confident going in on a 1v1. I mean, you'd make yourself... You wouldn't have to split the pot that way, but... Up to you.
Worth a shot, I guess.
Question. I'm more particular for the more ranged fighting. If I were to participate, would you recommend a 1-on-1 or a 2v2 for me?
I mean, depends on who you plan on teaming with. Guns are allowed on the field, so I'm pretty sure they'll also have some sort of ranged weaponry. I know you'll probably be put with someone of a similar skill set if it is a 1-on-1. They at least try to do that as best as they can. It's not completely random. You know, the heavyweight and all. But if you do decide to team up, once again, the only The pot is technically bigger in the 2v2s, but you do have to split it with your partner. So, technically, if you wanted to, we could request a full 5v5. Pot would be probably anywhere close to 200 to 500 gold. But of course, you gotta split that amongst the 5 of you. So.
What would the pot be for a 1v1?
They range anywhere from 10,000 to 50,000. It depends on the opponent.
I mean, I'm particular towards a 5v5. Get it done nice and quick. But I'm also saying that
you'll be doing multiple matches, assuming that you get through them.
I see. Okay.
Well,
Listen, the cat bandits are only one crew out of many.
Well, it could be a good way to learn a little bit about what we missed about the city.
You guys will simply be sponsored by the Kiss Club. Your group name, I mean, I was thinking something like,
Kiss, fall in love.
Something like
Fall in love.
something that represents my brand would be recommended.
Whatever you enter.
I mean, you guys are welcome to make that decision if you have a name you'd like to go by, but if
What about
not,
the kissing disease? Fits your brand.
Anonymity's best.
The kissing disease?
Kissing disease. It fits your brand, but it also
Ain't that?
implies lethality or a sense of
I
danger.
mean, doesn't the kissing disease just make it so you have a sore throat?
I don't mean the actual kissing disease. I'm just.
Okay, well, I like that. What about like serpent's kiss?
Serpent's Kiss is not
Could be
bad.
fun.
I could probably get away with that, as long as you guys are
Just an idea.
all right.
Up to the group.
Sounds great.
Right on. Well,
Is there actually hearts all over the club?
Yeah. There's like hearts painted on the walls, as well as
I think
there
Sarah
are a
noticed
few
them
odd
and is
stains back
genuinely-
here, but just don't look at them too hard.
I think Zareth is just confused about what's going on. They still don't understand what this is. They have not been told.
Well, lovely.
I mean, you were told it was a fight. What are you talking about? Do you think
No,
it's
the fight, Zareth understands that. Zareth is confused.
What kind of
oh,
establishment this is?
what the club is?
Yeah.
Oh, don't worry about it. It's fine. You'll figure it out.
Well,
You're a smart man.
you guys are welcome to come back later this evening. I will be with you, and I'll lead you down to the ring. How does 10 p.m. sound?
Sure,
Give you
should be
guys.
fine.
All right.
Sounds good.
Well, you're welcome to come back here around 10 p.m. Just let the guard know that it's the what was it? The Kissin' Serpents or whatever.
Serpent's
Okay, that-
kiss, I believe.
Okay. Once again, changing the name like that once again makes it sound like a porn thing. Don't.
Oh, it's not exactly off-brand.
I mean, yeah, but serpents. Okay.
Well,
Just
it's a
Serpent's
porn
Kiss.
studio. I was really confused for a minute.
Or a
Kind
strip
of.
club, but
it's a script. Do you not know?
Yes, anyone can explain what those are?
Yeah, we'll just. We'll
people,
have to talk about the birds and bees after this conversation about our pay. How about
What
that?
does any of this have to do with sex?
Here, people can pay you for sex. They'll give you coins, usually starting from silver, tipping up to gold and possibly platinum. And
Oh,
you,
so it's
in
an
exchange,
establishment
give
for
them
sex work. So it's like
Yes.
a brothel. Got it.
exactly.
Okay. Little different from what I'm used to.
And
I've been in a
what do
brothel in a
you
very
pay
long
on
time.
top of the tips, or is it just anyone can come in and sell themselves?
Well, normally we have not just anybody can come in and sell themselves. You know, we like to make sure that they're
No,
covered
keep
under
talking.
proper contract work. You know, for the safety of our dancers and whatnot. If you're interested in making a couple of dollars, I wouldn't mind. You know,
You need a certification to come.
taking your name. Not necessarily a certification. It's just more. I like to keep track of those who work for me so that I know that they are getting, you know, a fair treatment and equal pay. You know, I don't want any of my girls or guys to get hurt. You know,
Mm-hmm.
there's a lot of fucked up people out here, and you know, I just want to look out for them.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, if you're interested, I mean, you've got an attractive face. You probably can make quite a bit. Just let me know.
Hear that, Quinn? You make a great stripper.
I mean, so would you. He kind of says that, kind of looks you up and down quickly, and kind of gives like a nod of approval.
I like leans into Seska a little bit.
So, let me get this straight. You all gave each other yourselves fake names, and then instead of thinking up one for me, you just dropped my real name.
We literally have not said your name yet. No one has. You said your name first.
You did. So we
Have
went
you said
along
your
with
name? I
it.
don't think you said your name yet.
Yeah, you haven't
I
said
have
your
not
name.
said my name.
Okay.
No one has said- no one has said your
nobody,
name
He
yet,
does not
or-
know your name.
No one has given you a name yet. We're waiting for you to give yourself one.
Literally just said, you hear that, Quinn? You'd make a good stripper.
Oh,
Sarah
yeah.
literally just said that.
I'm so
Zeb
sorry.
did just say that, huh?
Yeah.
Quint,
my-
it's Tinsel. Tinsel. That's Tinsel.
It's Hinton.
Tinsel. All right.
Tinsel.
Listen, I know what
You
kind of
couldn't have
city
gone
this
more
is.
on brand.
I've got.
Harmony.
I know.
Yeah.
I know what kind of city this is. Don't worry.
Well,
Quinn is a fairly common name. If you want to go by a fake name, I'll gladly call you that.
Harmony Tinsel. That's his full name. Harmony Tinsel.
Harmony.
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 Harmony is good.
I'll stick with just Harmony.
Harmony Tinsel.
All right.
That's your full legal government name.
Harmony, Ramsey, Barry, and what about the other two?
It's a great question.
I'm just asking for your names. You know, we're getting. Now that we're allied, I figured.
Right, Felix.
Felix. Oh, pleasure to meet you. And you,
Me.
tall, dark, and handsome.
And that's an octave.
Marcus.
I am not this.
Yeah, it's Noctis.
Has Seska just disappeared?
Seska
or-
is here, but I think because I'm focusing on the one character a little bit, he is just kind of quietly holding on to you. He does not seem interested in this at all, and he's just kind of more nervous than anything else. He's with you. He goes, all right, well, I will see you guys around 10. I hope you'll show up. And to help in sort of entice you to come back, he does kind of go over to a safe, kind of opens it, and kind of has like these small kind of like reddish wood boxes and hands each of you one of them. Inside is 10,000 gold.
Wow.
Well, I guess it would be.
You know
It'd
that
be in
man's
platinum.
desperate when he just hands out money like that.
I'm a man of my word.
Hand a man to desperation.
Very well.
So each of you can add 10,000 gold to your inventory.
Or
Or
a
just
1,000
turns
platinum.
Or
to the group
1,000
after
platinum.
after that. Just like looks at the group. It's like, okay, so is this a murder fest as well? Like, do we go after the leader afterwards, or is it?
I'm just asking you to fight in the ring. Whatever you do after the pit is completely up to you.
Right. Well, what harm was fighting ever hurt anyone? I'm sure there's rules in place.
No.
No.
You overestimate anything about Zamira.
I'll keep disintegrating.
In the meantime, I believe we have a contract to draw up.
Oh, Fair enough.
Fine.
What contract are you drawing up?
A little extra money never hurt.
Mm-hmm.
What are you planning to do?
Hey, that
kind of-
is for Harmony Tinsel to decide for himself.
He kind of goes back to the desk, kind of files through one of the cabinets and finds like a blank sort of piece of parchment.
I'm
with
not
some sort
letting
of
Quinn.
general
I'm not letting Harmony
information on
Tinsel
it.
do this alone.
He kind of goes.
Don't work yourself
to
out
be
as
fair,
well if you don't want to.
using a name that might be more recognizable, like a legal name, is often preferred in this situation. Though it would only stay between you and I. I promise you, none of our clients would ever come about this information. Hands you a pen and the paper, and it's up to you if you want to sign it.
Quinn,
We should
or sorry,
probably
Harmony
discuss
Tinsel.
the...
Do you mind if I sign it on behalf of both of us? And he'll snap his fingers, and his quill will pop up.
I do think that we would need to make sure that we're agreed on the specific terms of the contract first, as I won't always be in town, but it would be nice to always have a way to make money when I am.
Hey, not to
Yeah,
worry.
Zareth kind of
glad
looked
to have
at
you
Quinn.
around.
I'll leave this to you
Um,
guys, and Holly will start to like sort of leave if everything else is done, because
Seska kind of leans into you,
that,
and he goes,
that ain't my circus.
Zeph, don't. I would not sign for that. Just.
No, you know how. He'll try to like give a look, because I feel like the party has seen Zareth's quill before, and they should know that he can make the ink disappear at will.
Fair enough.
True.
Seska
Like,
just kind of backs up at that point. He's like, "All right."
Harmony Tinsel, you really should just use my pen.
Do you want to sign Zareth's pen?
Depending on the terms of the contract, I'm not really concerned.
I'd say we
But-
just consider you a temporary employee. Give you. I wouldn't be able to, since you're only part time. I wouldn't be able to offer you the full coverage, like our full-time staff would. But, at least while you're within the city, it'd give you protection from some of the
Well,
most
let's
powerful
actually
people.
take a look at this. How much is the cover fee? Brothels usually call for one, so I'm assuming strip clubs do the same.
I take a percentage out of what you make.
Ah,
Normally, it's only I only take about 2 gold for every 10 you make.
oh, that's not terrible.
It's about all I need to keep this place a running. Keeps my my staff well fed. What do you say?
That seems fair. I don't see anything that necessarily screams bad idea. But just in case.
Well, if you insist on me using your sentimental quill, and he'll take it and
Thanks,
sign
good
with
luck.
Sign. All right. You sign it. He takes it afterwards. And he goes, well, welcome to the Kiss Club, Harmony. I don't need to tell you how to do this sort of job, right? You seem
Oh,
like a smart
I'm-
man.
I'm aware.
Perfect. Yeah. Feel free to wander as much as you like, but keep track of how much you make and report back to me at the end of the day. I'll ask you. I'll ask you when I see you again tonight. How about?
Works for me.
All right. He takes the contract and kind of puts it back into like a file in the cabinet. And you can see he kind of seals it and locks it as well. All right, perfect. Congratulations, you're now employed to the Kiss Club. The rest of you are welcome to leave at this point if you want to.
My husband said no.
Where would you guys like to go
You
next?
knew
At
this would
point,
happen.
At this point, it is about. It's still fairly early in the morning, or I guess it's probably about the late afternoon now. It's probably just afternoon. You guys are got new costumes, a new job, and a gig for later this night. Later tonight. So, what do you guys want to do in the meantime?
I probably should sleep. I've still got a point of exhaustion that I'm rocking. I should probably.
Now, this is Jegg asking because, as you know, I fell asleep last week. Does the party currently have someplace to stay in the city aside from Holly's home?
No, that is exactly where you guys are staying.
Okay, thank you very much. If that's what Zareth wants to do, then honestly,
Do you guys want to? If you guys want to do like a thing where you split the party, Quinn can work for a few hours, Zareth can go nap, and the rest of you can figure out what you guys want to do in the city. If you guys want to do something like that,
As fun as it would be to continue to fuck around the city. We're doing a fight pit. I should probably have Zareth not be rocking hip exhaustion point.
Wrong. We are here purely just to fuck around.
That's what Quinn's doing.
yeah.
Hey, do you guys want to go to the casino?
Oh.
I want to go gambling. It's been
Let's
been
go
a while.
gambling.
Let's go gambling.
All right. Before we go gambling, Zareth, do you wanna split from the party to go try and get your exhaustion point gone?
I probably should, just because if it's gonna be a tougher fight.
If you want,
then
Seska will kind of peel off with you. You guys can head back to Holly's grandmother's house, and you guys can rest there. And we'll say you can eliminate your exhaustion point.
Okay.
And Seska's with you, so you're not like alone as you travel. Quinn, go ahead, make me a performance check. Make me 3.
Hell yeah. Okay.
Oh, fuck.
Let's go.
Be a
Number 2.
slut. Do it. Slut with maximum efficiency.
Solid.
Mm-hmm.
Number 3. All right, let's go.
Show them what your mamas gave you.
So nat 20, a 19, and a 25.
Yeah, okay, perfect. Hold on, let me do a little calculator thing super fast. Sir, you make 7,500 gold pieces.
7,500. Okay.
And then, well, I mean, at the end, yeah. And then that's, or, let's say you make 7,000, 7,000. See, you make, oh god, what is that? I'm trying to figure out.
If you just tell me like the total amount, I can do the math to figure out what I would be keeping and what I would be giving.
7,500 is your total, and then for every 10 gold, he takes 2.
So 20%.
So
It's 20%.
Yeah, so he takes 20%.
Yeah, so I'd be keeping 6,000.
Yeah, so you keep 6,000, the rest goes to him. All right. Congratulations, you're making money. Let's go gambling. The rest of you, make your way towards the casino.
Holly, I don't know. The last time I went to a casino, it almost didn't end so well. That was a long time ago. It's like,
Okay, yeah, but that was a long time ago. You're a better man now.
no, I mean, well,
Okay, so what you do, you set aside a little bit of money, and then you just gamble with purely just that amount of money, and then once you're gone with that, then you're done.
no. Oh, no, I didn't gamble. I had a job. I hate the guy. Like a lot.
like a sexual thing?
No, no, no. Not everything is sexual. That's
We just left a strip club. It's on the mind. The mind's
Listen,
in the gutter. Besides, this entire place is kind of just a gutter. It just
well,
kind of is what it is.
we, back when I was a bit younger, my father had a friend, and she was the manager of the Lunaris Crusoe, and I was hired to investigate a disturbance. And I hate a lot of guys, and so I'm just like, I don't know. I don't really know how to do the casino thing.
In between every single bit of the story, Holly's been taking just one step closer to the casino. In between every like little breath that Ramsey takes.
You
Yeah,
really
it's fine.
okay?
Okay.
Yeah.
I came here all the time as a kid. All right, it's fine. They don't. They mostly don't ask for ID if you just like stick to yourself. You know, it's fine. You just go up to a machine. You just press some buttons. You know, it's a luck test. That's all it is.
Oh, luck.
It's a test of luck. Come on, test your luck before you have to actually use your luck properly in a fight.
Okay, I'll come with you. I'll come with you. It'll be fine.
Yeah, come on. Anyone else who wants to? Look through the doors towards where Quinn is. He's busy. Yeah, Ripley, or sorry, Ramsey. Hey, Ramsey, do you want to come along? Ramsey, do you want to come along with me and Noctis?
I'm not gonna do. Nothing better to do.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go gambling. Do you guys think
I
you're
could never save up enough tickets, enough chips to afford it. But they got like one of them beasts. You know the one that like BB and Bender have? They got one of those. We could win that. Come on, you'll love it. And Holly will start dragging the two of them. I mean, unless they fully have to allow it, because Holly cannot strength check that shit. Not against those two, never. Actually, I'll try it.
Go ahead, roll strength check, Holly.
This is a pure curiosity. Oh, it's 16.
Not bad, yeah. You know, Holly's getting stronger. You're able to know where they're like. You've known these two.
It's the gambling addiction.
It's the gambling addiction. All right, you guys head to the casino. Inside, there are many different types of people here. There's
Wait, I dragged you guys. I can move you guys willingly.
Yeah.
Fuck you. You're coming along. Welcome to the casino.
I'll be put into the club. He's having a good time. You guys come in, there's many different kinds of people. In the kind of main center around where a bunch of these sort of almost like gotchable machines are there. You do see this bright red car on display. Spotlights are pointed down on it. It almost seems to sparkle somewhat as you walk in. But it's not the only prize on display. There's many different tables and pillars, posters, describing different prizes you can win. Most of it is gold, but every once in a while, there's tickets to events in town. There's phone numbers to call to get put in games in which you can, make bets on things. And it is very noisy here. It looks like this place attracts people from all over, nobles, mid class, even those from the lower district of Zemira. They seem to really enjoy this. People are glued to these machines, there's also some like live music. There's a small stage with people singing, as you guys walk through. So you guys want to play?
Fuck yeah! All right, let me figure out how much money I want to set aside. Let's
the amount that we were just given.
actually, yeah. I want to basically. Well, how much were we given? How much were we
10,000.
given exactly? 10,000. Fucking Jesus! All right,
A lot. Yeah, you guys were given 1,000 platinum.
I'm betting, half of that, 5,000 gold. I'm setting aside to gamble with purely.
Awesome. All right, perfect.
I'm
Only gamble with copper.
gonna run over to the machine while dragging the two. Alright. So it works like this, alright? So you take the type of money you want to take, and then so I'll take out a platinum piece. I'll slip it into the machine. I'll slip. So we're given 1,000 platinum, right?
Yes.
I'll slip just 10 platinum in. Just because Holly doesn't have a good concept of money like this. Because when she came here as a child, she bet with copper in the money she stole from other people.
I'm so glad. I love past Caleb. I went into detail about the different things you can play here.
Yes,
there
yes.
are
Gambling,
many.
gambling.
Before you do anything, there are many different games you can play. There's roulette. There's Gip, Liar's Dice, Tamora's Spinner, 21, and the Hand of Fate. What would you guys like to play?
Your fate is just there.
Fuck, there's so many good options. I'll let these two pick first.
I mean, I'm not gonna play, but
Coward.
I will say
Ramsey's also not
this
your...
is the equivalent of you trying to explain
roulette-
to a caveman how to play Elden Ring.
Roulette and Gip have
As
the
DM you
lowest
roll.
amount. They've got a minimum 5 gold point. A minimum of five gold to start to play. Those ones are the two lowest. With Hand of Fate being the high, with the minimum of 50 gold pieces to play. So like in order, like it goes from cheapest to most expensive.
I'm going Hand of Fate instantly.
Hey, you guys want to start with Hand of Fate?
I'm starting with Hand of. Oh, okay. Fine. Okay. Actually, so okay. Could you type out the options because my brain is choice blindness.
All right, perfect.
Thank you. I need to know what I can gamble with.
Alright, do you want me to send everything, including the rules? I'll send everything, including the rules, so that way you guys, here, I'll put it in the notes section. That way you guys,
Wow, the notes section's getting used? No way.
No way, right?
No way.
No way. Alright. Until that way you guys can also reference how exactly these things are played.
I've played Liar's Dice physically in real life. It's pretty fun.
I will say,
I'll start with roulette. I'll start with just roulette.
All right.
Just plain roulette to start.
Start
with
easy.
with my 10 platinum.
Alrighty, perfect. So you're gonna put 10 platinum.
Mm-hmm.
All right, 10 platinum buy-in. There's a couple of other people at the table they
All right.
also throw in. Well, I guess they have to.
Hey.
They have to meet you. So,
Oh,
who
yeah.
else? Who else wants to play?
I will say I will. Come on, play. Just pick a number 1 through 20. Pick a number 1 through 20.
Are you doing 10 platinum or 10 gold? Because that's going to change the size of the table.
I will start with 10 gold.
Right,
also, because
10
then I
gold.
can get just 1 platinum.
All right. Who else wants to play? Ramsey, Ripley. Do you guys want to play as well?
No, please,
No.
pretty
10 gold.
please, Ripley. Come on, I'll pay for you. Come on, please. Please.
I
Pretty
don't
please.
really.
Pretty please. Can I do? I want to do puppy dog eyes. I want to see if I want puppy dog eyes on the dog. Do you mind if I try to make a persuasion check?
I don't really get it, so I don't.
Yeah. Well, okay. This is just a test to show you how it works. I'll pay for you. How about that? I'll pay for your first one.
Fine, I don't want to.
All right.
That's the spirit.
So,
I'll
there's
take
gonna
a
be-
second one.
So
I'll hand it to Ripley. Pick a number.
I
1 through
don't.
20.
I just said I don't want to.
Oh, okay. How? No fun. Gonna come in
Alright.
here and not even gamble.
So you don't pick a dot, you don't pick a number. So everybody who wants to play has to roll a d20. So Liz, if you're the only one playing, I need you to roll me 1d20. And I'm also going to roll a 1d20. Okay, perfect. Now I know
Ramsey?
what the number is.
Ramsey, and I'll flare my eyes at Ramsey.
I am just here to get the vibes.
Oh,
Also,
fine.
that is a lot. Look,
It's a tan.
Holly, the roulette roll spins, and you bet on 10, but it goes a little bit further and further and further, and then you see one of the other people. It looks like kind of a messier, older human gentleman wins the pot this time. And he goes, yeah! And then he kind of collects all of the gold. At that point, the pot was 50 gold. And he wins it.
Hey, do you want to? Hey, oh, good job. I put down 5 platinum. Why don't you double your money?
Alright.
I'm going again.
Like the way you
Going
play,
again.
kid.
I'm going again.
Going again. It's another loss. This older gentleman kind of strokes his like kind of patchy beard, and he goes, "All right, well, you gonna double it again?
Goddamn right I am. And
Put down another 100 gold pieces.
Yes.
The pot
Okay,
is
so
200 at this point.
yes, so 10 platinum. Throwing that down. Okay. Can you roll not in DM chat, or can you? Ooh. Because I also want to just see your roll, because that also that adds to it mentally.
Oh, do you want to see that? Okay, well, I just rolled this one, so okay.
Yeah, next one.
All right. This one is also a loss, though. So that's fine.
My life has to turn eventually.
One more time. The pot is
One
now
more time.
The pot is now. Wait, you want to do? Do you want to do?
So I'm doing 20 platinum. So double it 40 platinum. So 400 gold pieces.
That'd be 400 gold pieces. All right, for sure. And I will roll the d20 in this.
Okay.
Just gets to the point. What again?
Are you cheating? Are you fucking? What is this?
So he wins again. That I swear to you, the last. Okay. You didn't even roll this time. Okay.
I did. I rolled an 11.
Okay, great, awesome. Do you want to try again?
Yes, again.
So it's now 600 or 800.
Well, I'm doing.
800.
Sure, 800.
All right. That's a fail. That's another failure because you have to get close to it.
I'm aware how it works. Don't worry.
Perfect. It's at 800 right now. Would you like to double it to 1600?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm using all of my platinum for that.
1600.
I don't care. That's I rolled a roll, not a dice roll.
So Ramsey and Rypley, you're just watching Holly lose all of her money to this one older gentleman who looks very, very, very happy as he's making so much money. You were closer when I was rolling with my physical dice. I will tell you this right now.
I don't care. It's funnier this way.
Holly.
Okay, again.
I mean,
Girly, stop!
No.
Can I meet up with everybody?
Yeah, for sure.
No,
Do you want to
okay.
be that? I will say you rest for 4 hours. We'll say because you have 8 hours. You rest for 4 hours. You get your exhaustion point back. Seska helps. He casts greater restoration on you. You're only gone for, let's say you're gone for 2 hours. Seska will waste spell slots on you. You can join back up with the party. Welcome to the casino. Welcome to gambling.
Holly's sitting there with her her head
There
in her
is
hand.
the older gentleman
I can
across
make
from
it
her.
back still.
Hey,
I can still
roll a
make it back
history check, Zareth.
Roll a
I will-
history check.
I'm
Do I know
doubling
this
it.
guy?
I'm doubling it
God,
one last time. I'm
I
putting.
feel like I would recognize if it was my uncle. You know,
Roll a history check.
I have
It's
all of.
dark. There's
I
dim
have
lights.
all of my other memories.
So would that? So I'm gonna do 6.
Actually, can I use my 69?
Yes, absolutely you can.
Dirty 20.
This man looks familiar. Like the same man who sold you to the cult, kind of familiar.
I'm
Well,
six.
yeah,
six-
and
six-
now
640,
he is what is he?
640. 640. Fuck you. I'm rolling again.
All right.
13.
Just zips up the jacket
No.
that Ramsey gave him earlier.
Okay.
He's wished in high.
Okay.
hardcore
1280.
that
1280 will be
he's
it. 1280 is the number.
So I will say this man is very, 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 very distracted at the game. He, with
Can
that,
I-
hold on.
Can
Okay,
I
no,
lean
okay.
over this man's shoulder?
Okay.
Mhm.
Roll. You have to. Okay. Roll for him.
I did?
But
I will let Zareth explain what's happening. What would you like to do? You lean over to his shoulder as the roulette roll is spinning and spinning and spinning, and the two of you are leaned over the table, staring intently at it. A pile of how much gold is it now?
Well, I'm doing. Sorry. Let me double it again real quick. So that's two. That's
16.
So that's I'm putting 2,560 gold. Actually, sorry, 2,560 platinum. So 25,000.
25,000 gold is on the table.
And I because that's this roll currently, the one that I'm about to do.
Yes.
Okay. Again, fuck you.
Well
now.
Whoa! You did it!
You've been doing well for yourself.
You lean over and he goes, "Yes, I have." And then he kind of stops and stares at you, and it rolls to 1. Holly, you've won the pot. At this point, it is, what, 40,000? Like, I think that's 5,000
sorry.
gold. You just made 5,000
sorry.
platinum.
5,120 platinum. So $50,000.
Holly just won $50,000
Holly
as Trevor.
Holly immediately stands up, slams her hands on the fucking roulette wheel. Get shit on, old man. That's how you do it here in Zamira.
At this point,
and I
he
take all of my chips.
he is staring face to face with Zareth, who is in a Felix disguise, mind you. And
Also, this man
he
just
is
lost
not paying
all of
attention
his
to you
money.
at all at this point, Holly, even though he just
I
lost
do.
everything. And he just goes, "Felix, you're, alive.
Nothing.
Is this another one of those changeling doctor things? Get out of my head. I don't pay you for this."
Can I punch him?
Yeah. Roll the hit.
Alright. Give me a sec. I'm not that good at hand-to-hand
If
combat.
Zareth misses, Ripley will do it for him.
3, 2, 1. And that's a 19.
19 will hit as you solidly punch him in the jaw and he recoils. Immediately he gets up and he's going to grab you by the scruff of your jacket.
Can I punch him now? Can I thunder punch him? Well, not thunder, like with the gauntlet punch him.
For sure. He grabs you by the thing and you can tell that he's about to shout something at you.
24.
Yeah, obviously that hits.
Cool, 18.
Yeah, you can tell he's about to shout something as Ripley, you see this, you get in between them and punch him in the back as you watch as his back sort of pushes against the wall, and immediately you see as he coughs up a mouthful of blood.
Ripley is just gonna stand over him. Do it again, I dare you.
You got yourself a bodyguard, huh? Is that what you've been up to?
Ramsey's gonna step in, not a bodyguard, and I'm gonna take the Arcanum Divitorum that Zareth gave to Ramsey. I want to just pull it up to this guy, like
as
behind
you
him.
Both draw your weapons. Immediately, guards dressed in sort of silver-plated armor immediately rush to your table. I need both Ripley and Ramsey to make strength checks for me as you are being grappled. As they immediately rush over and start grappling you. You are a public establishment. Sorry.
No, well, I was gonna say, would that count as like a surprise?
This, yes, so roll with disadvantage.
Well, no, I have alert. I can't. I
Oh,
physically
right.
cannot be surprised.
True, but you still have to make the check because they're actively trying to grapple you. This is an active check.
Yeah.
Ramsey, you get to roll with disadvantage. Ripley doesn't, so.
I see.
You said save.
Yes.
Boo. I don't think my inspiration couldn't even fix that.
No, sadly.
All right, let me see. I will
Save
roll
with
in just a moment.
disadvantage.
You said that's just a save?
Disadvantage.
Ramsey failed to make me feel better.
Oh, God. Okay, so that is a strength save with disadvantage. Understood. I will roll that. Dear God. Okay. 1d20 plus 7. That's a dirty 20 / roll. 1d20 plus 7. And now
Nice.
I'm going to... No, it's okay. I have my specialty move.
No, what do you mean? Keep the 10.
Yeah,
No. Not with the boy. Not with the boy.
What,
We're gonna
what are
eat
you,
shit
what are
at
you
this fight
planning on
later.
doing? Because I don't know. This is not combat, so you can't use.
No, yeah. I think Ramsey does. They get the drop on him, and they
Yeah.
grab him. Yeah.
They grab both of you immediately. Your hands are pulled and tied behind your back as you feel these large sort of metal restraints being put around you that wrap kind of all the way up your forearm, tying your hands. Your sword kind of clashes to the ground, Ramsey. They can't really disarm your Ripley, their gauntlets, but your hands are tied behind you immediately as the two of you are pulled off of Trevor here. Holly, you immediately see that the guards, the Zemrian guards have arrived, which you have a history with.
I scoop up all my chips. I will flick a singular spore onto. So I'm going to. Because actually they're already covered. Because
if you are trying to make any sort of attack, I'm going to need you to make it.
I'm not making an attack. I'm not making an attack. I'm simply. They're within range, so I'm simply going to start to create little spores on the cuffs that they have, then take my money and leave the establishment.
I need you to roll a sleight of hand check.
Mm-hmm.
For the spores.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Immediately, you grab your chips and go to leave. Feel free to have the money to inventory as Ramsey and Ripley are pulled off of this guy, leaving Zara. If you're able to see him in your full view, he's like bleeding actively, and he just looks pissed.
Can I do a quick cantrip?
For sure.
Cool. Can Trevor make a con save?
Yes, he can. 6.
That is a fail. Thrucknar.
You cast that, and you can see he opens his mouth to say something to you, but nothing comes out. And then he just looks pissed and confused. And the guards immediately grab hold of Ripley and Ramsey, and they go...
Guards, hey, this was just a misunderstanding. Really, petty squabble. We will leave the establishment. We're so sorry for causing trouble.
Yeah, you can collect your friends from the station. They should have known better than to draw weapons in an establishment.
Can I try talking them down?
Roll the persuasion check. But these guards, they have like helmets, so you can't see their faces.
Okay, I'll give it my best damn shot. 3, 2, 1. It's a 14.
Sadly, that's not high enough. As they just go, you can pick them up from the establishment like everybody else.
Could I, by the way, as I am leaving, stuffing all of my gold into my hair, book it across the street and immediately try to get Quinn. Like,
I don't know. Can I look at Seska? Like,
hey,
help.
Harmony, we need your help. We need your help. We need your help. They immediately got into a fight. It took them like 5 seconds, and they decked some dude. I don't know what's going on. They need your help. They're in the casino. I can't personally help, but you are a smooth talker amongst smooth talkers. I hate to admit it, but please go help them.
Seska, help.
Seska is not. Seska looks terrified. The moment the guards arrived, he backed the fuck up, and he's like almost on the opposite side of the room, and he's holding out his hand, kind of like beckoning, trying to like wave you towards him. As he's like, you can see Seska quietly shaking his head and kind of waving you towards him, as he does not. You can tell that he does not want to be near those guards. Seska, in this moment, actually looks quite scared. But Quinn, Holly comes in. You're like on some girl's lap, and as Holly's like, Harmony,
please, we need you. Hey, I'm so sorry. I'll throw like 2 platinum towards the woman. Hey, this should pay for whatever you used. I need him now. All right, and I will like try to grab him and point him towards the casino. And I will stay there because I do not want to interact with anything that has to do with those guards.
Mm-hmm.
I don't need them to recognize me. Well, fuck that.
Fair enough.
So I'm just gonna like sit across the street, like near one of like the many stalls and things that exist, and like sort of sit at one of these like food stalls sort of things, and like eat some food and try to act inconspicuous while everything's going on, and just paying attention by like looking over. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm doing.
All right, Quinn, do you want to go over and help?
Please. We won't be able to do the fight, and
Alright.
we will not get the money.
Quinn, you can dash over. I'll move you. You dash over to the across the street to the casino, and yes, you do see your friends in shackles. Immediately disarmed. You can see Zareth is trying to plead with these guards, fully armored with helmets, so you can't see their faces. They've got like the emblem of Zemria kind of like pressed into the armor in the shoulder piece. And you see immediately, immediately this fight has caught the attention of most of the people in the casino, at least in this area. But others are just still very engrossed in their games.
I mean, Ripley isn't. I'm hoping Ramsey isn't, but Ripley isn't like super resisting. Because it was he got what he wanted.
Mm-hmm. Fair enough. Quinn, what do you want to say?
He's like dragging his feet, but he's not
You're
walking.
you're not being dragged out at this moment. It looks like
If they're moving him, he is just like has his heels down and like is the limit to his resisting. He doesn't want to forcibly be walked.
Mm-hmm.
Quite the sight to come into, might I ask what's going on here? Asking the guards.
Disagreement.
Weapons were drawn. In this whatever petty squabble is. I assume these are also your friends?
They are, and it's quite uncharacteristic for them to just draw their weapons without cause. But seeing as it's a first-time offense, I'm sure we can work something out where they just get kicked out.
Go ahead, roll that persuasion check.
Okay.
Actually, Quinn, I'm going to give you advantage. Because you signed a contract.
That was so cool. That was scarily close to being on a 1.
Yeah, it was. Go ahead, roll
Yeah.
It's been so bad. Not funny!
As you're kind of explaining this, the guards kind of look to each other, and they kind of look around the room a little bit, and they go, "Alright, fine. The 2 of you are banned from the premises. Starting today, you are no longer welcome to enter the casino." Is that understood?
do they put band pictures up of us?
They probably will. Yeah.
Can I?
Hilarious.
Ripley is holding the sign up like fucking Ken. He's
Yeah, they
he's
take
holding the
pictures
sign
of the
up and
two.
like
They take pictures of the two.
Ramsey
of you.
will be Barbie, of course.
Yeah, they take pictures of the two of you. And we'll post them up later. But the two of you are released. As they go to unhook and undo your shackles.
Can I try to? Can I try to
kind of
break
pause
out
first.
of them? Are they magic? Can I try
They
to break
are
out
magical,
of them?
yes.
Damn.
So you cannot. But they do unlock it. They set you guys free. And they go. They kind of look to you, Quinn, and one of them kind of gives you a nod, and you don't understand, but he gives you a nod. Then the two guards turn and they leave. At this point, I'm moving everybody outside of the establishment because you have all been kicked out.
Ripley looks at Ramsey. Hey, now you don't have to go back in.
Great.
Every single time. That is the second time I've been to casino and it has ended in something horrible. I mean, not that horrible.
Holly's like staring, eating some just like basic, just like Chinese food from across the street, just like some street food.
Yeah, you have the white cardboard.
There's like a noodle stall beside the strip club, I guess.
I shouldn't have.
I mean, if it's somebody that wronged you, they probably deserved it.
He was my uncle.
Oh, I'm sorry.
He's the reason I was sold to the cult.
Okay, sorry, never mind. I'm not sorry. He did deserve it.
Holly like wanders over her little noodles. So, how'd it go? Sorry for dishing. I cannot be seen by them at all.
Just for the funny bit, can we have copies of like the band photos?
Sure, add it to your inventory.
I'm gonna hand it to Holly.
Posters kind of come up after, and they'll be posted outside, and you can tear one of the posters down.
I'm gonna take one off.
Oh, your first Zamira wanted poster. Oh, I remember my first one.
It's not a wanted poster; it's a band poster. But you know,
close enough.
You'll get there. You'll work your way up.
Just hope we don't run.
Do you guys want to get like a drink or something?
I'm sure we'll be
on me, because I mean,
Quinn's just gone back to work.
Oh, have fun there, Harmony. Cancel.
I will say, Quinn, if you want, at this point, you don't have to go back to work, because at this point, it's later in the evening. You only have about an hour until you have to go back for your thing. So if you guys want to go grab dinner and get some drinks, you guys can go as a team, and at this point, you've made your full amount. If you want to hang out with the team.
So, like, if people have to be... I mean, I'm totally fine being alone, but, like, they say do it, like, pairs with some of you, if you are doing it. Like, what are you... What's your plan?
I don't want to leave the client I was with hanging.
They are fine. They got their money back.
That was clearly out of character and to Caleb.
Is stripping work exactly like brothel work? I'm a little confused, Joe.
Kinda.
Oh, so that's why you're so eager to return. I see.
Also, when the guard nodded at me, I just want to go, if I'm still at work across the street later, you're welcome to come find me. Give you a discount for your generosity.
Thank you for your offer. He doesn't say anything else besides that and turns and leaves. You can roll an insight check if you want, Quinn.
Hell yeah, I do. What is my insight? Okay. $22.
He is not interested in you or your work at all. That nod was sort of a nod of mutual agreement, You kind of get
Wait.
the idea that the
Can we
Kiss Club
insight him?
might...
Is he straight?
No. Well, maybe. Yes. I don't know.
Passive insight.
The nod was a nod of mutual agreement, and you kind of get the idea that the Kiss Club might have a deal with the Zemrian Guard.
Okay, but just for funnies, passive insight, is he gay? Or is he straight?
Yeah, he's straight. He's heterosexual. Yeah.
Damn it, Caleb, not again.
I mean, I had to... Yeah, yeah.
The biggest fantasy of all.
I know, right?
Caleb, I'm so tired of your progressive politics getting in the way of our game. They don't exist. You need to stop this.
I know. I'm sorry, guys. He's got a wife at
My
home.
suspension of disbelief, come on.
But yeah, I'll tell you guys that, and you guys can leave. At this point, you guys got not long until you guys have to head to the fight pit. Do you guys want to go grab a meal?
What is your guys' plan with that?
I would prefer not to be by myself, because if I do end up alone, I might end up having to, you know...
Looks at everyone else, take your pick about who you want to be with.
Ramsey. I'd choose Ramsey. Ramsey's a safe choice, to be fair.
Yeah, I'm fine being on my own.
I'll be alright.
Are you?
It's Quinn. Are you participating in this, or are you just gonna hang out?
I mean, Quinn got money for it. Quinn kind of has to now.
Yeah, Quinn has to.
Well, Quinn could go with sorry, Harmony could go with Felix, and you two can, you know.
I'd rather not.
Damn, that's cold. I'm sorry about that, Harmony.
Do you think you can? Not you, if you're completely fine. Quinn, do you think you can? I'm sure you can handle yourself.
I think that my best chance might be solo.
Yeah, so Quinn's got this.
I prefer not to go solo, because then I have to, worst case, reveal a bit too much of my hand.
I think
going with
Ramsey is a solid choice.
I will do well together.
Yeah.
I have
Ramsey, he's got that look in his eyes where he's, excited for a fight, and then looks over at Zareth and it kind of fades.
Are you going to be okay tonight? I mean, in general.
I will be fine. I've got more anger to take out on than I originally. So maybe this will be a good thing.
Alright. Do you guys want to get a meal before, or do you want to go straight to pre-fight?
I think
I'm making them get a meal first.
Oh yeah.
We don't have to role play it, but just I refuse to let you do not go into a fight hungry. That's how you lose.
I definitely can't get
You
into a
guys can
fight.
drop. It's a gold piece each. Feel free to what? Actually, I'm gonna let Liz do this. Liz, what are you? Where are they going? What's for dinner?
What are you feeding us?
What are you feeding them? What sort of Zemrian street food are you feeding them?
Ooh, that's a good. Well, now I have money, so now we don't have to eat like something out of the trash, or like some copper street.
You could go to the pub.
You say that, it looks at the box of noodles. Is that where you got that from?
No, this was a silver. Excuse you.
I'm just asking after you claim
No,
I have
actually,
money,
no,
so now we don't have to eat out of the garbage.
Okay, sorry, I had a rough child. Okay, no, fuck you. Actually, we're eating new. Hollywood walk back over to the noodle stand. Hey, could I get 4? Could I get 5? Looks at Ramsey. Can I get 4 noodles, please?
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
For sure. Yeah. the stand owner, who appears to be like a, I don't know, what did I say before? Did I say what the?
No.
Okay, perfect. It's now a an older kind of red-skinned tiefling woman. Gladly serves up some of these sort of like fried noodles for them. Then like they come in little paper boxes, so you can take it back to your friends and find like a bench to chill on.
Oh, actually, I have money now. I would also like an extra serving of boob bread, please.
Yep, you can find someone for boob bread. Do you want savory or sweet?
Savory, to go with the savory noodles.
Yeah. All right.
And then I'll take all that and I'll.
All right.
Wonder
so
back.
we'll say that's about 8 gold.
I'll drop the 8 gold. Here you are. Here are your complimentary noodles and booba bread.
Thank you kindly. Can I pass the noodles to Seska?
I gave some to Seska as well.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
You said 4 boxes.
Yeah, I didn't give one to Ramsey.
Oh. Seeing that Seska has food, he passes it to Ramsey.
Thank you.
Are you not hungry?
The bread should...
All right.
And he enthusiastically, or not enthusiastic, but he's like kind of accepts incessantly ripping it apart.
Let
Ramsey's
get your
gonna-
anger out.
Put some anger.
Ramsey is looking at Seska, like, with a kind of a little frown, looking at our boy, and just like, it's very much a, what are we gonna do about that? Look,
Hey,
Seska kind of shrugs, but he'll offer his bread to you, Zara, if you want to tear up another piece of bread.
hey, if you want, we can head over to like by the dumpsters. There's some vending machines. As a kid, I used to not buy my own. I'd pick up whatever I found. Okay, but you can take parts of the boo bread and just throw them as hard as you can at the machines. It's kind of fun. No one really cares.
Can I chuck a piece of bread at the machine?
You go to the vending machine? Yeah, chuck it. Go ahead, roll a strength check.
There's really old boo bread stains.
It's the 13.
Yeah, you throw it at the vending machine. Nothing happens.
Can I kick the vending machine?
Roll another strength check. You kick the vending machine, nothing happens.
Is your toe okay? Jesus, that sounded like it hurt.
Fine.
Okay, let's say so.
You might have a bruise later.
Kick it again.
Roll again.
This seems healthy.
Yeah, you kick it again, and a little bottle, like a bottle of booze, kind of rolls out the bottom of it.
Oh,
it's like a cheap kind of like a cheap beer. It's like
Nice.
overly sweet.
Nice. That's pretty lucky.
Nice, Zareth got a hey y'all.
Basically, yeah.
He looks at the brand of alcohol that falls out. It's Trevor's favorite. Kicks it again.
Get to it, yeah.
No, you throw it at the machine, full force.
Nothing happens.
I also want to kick it.
Sure, go ahead, roll. You have to
I'm
roll.
not very
If you want to kick the
like,
vending machine for free shit, I'll tell you right now, the DC is 15 or up.
Just start beating the shit out of the machine.
So,
Alright, so
Trevor's not physically strong, so he's not exactly intimidating.
Holly, nothing happens.
Yeah. Fuck. Alright. Got that. Oh, okay.
Does anybody else want to kick a vending machine?
this is gonna be.
Join us.
The two of them are just like they're just getting their anger out on this poor vending machine.
There are vending machines. Did we say they were near dumpsters?
Yeah, they're like
Cool.
They're like kind of beside these large dumpsters, which just like the area just kind of generally smells like trash. It's not great.
Everything in this place smells like trash. It's fine.
That's true.
You used
No
to it.
shame. but we have a flight tonight, and Ramsey kind of has a condition I need to make sure this doesn't end badly, with "end" and "badly" capitalized. The vending machine's being kicked. Are these scaring up? I don't know, any rats? Maybe.
No.
Damn.
There's a surprising lack of rats in the entertainment
Oh
district.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm so glad.
There's a lack of
Cool.
rats around here. Yeah.
There's a. Do you want? There's like there's a couple birds. There's some cats.
Ooh, can I do?
There are some cats kind of roaming the streets that seem to be kind of like you see them kind of chilling with the vendors. Like one of the lady who made you the noodles seems to like prepare some food for like one of the cats, which like there's a handful of cats as well as like some ravens that seem to just be like kind of chilling on rooftops. So animal wise, that's about all you'll find. Rats, not so much.
Can I do one more flavor thing to the vending machine?
Sure. What do you do?
Okay, so you know how Zaref's able to change the damage type of different spells?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so if I do a firebolt but with force damage, could it be something similar to disintegrate but weaker?
I don't
Like
think
it
it would be
has similar
disintegrate,
effect?
but it would definitely damage the machine. So yes, you
Like
could do that.
Like it eats at it?
Yeah. You want to do that?
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah, go roll a firebolt then.
Yeah, shoot the shit out of the machine.
Like, I imagine it looks very similar to a kick, but it just has that, like, corrosive, like, nature to it.
Mm-hmm. That'd be acid damage, I feel like. Probably closer than force.
I have acid. Force is the same damage type as disintegrate.
Oh, is it force? Really? Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah, for sure.
That is unfortunate.
Nothing happens. The machine kind of powers down.
Could I give advantage?
Sure.
Hey. Before you kick it, the secret is you gotta kick it right between sort of the front plate and where it starts to connect with the actual like back plate. You hit right in that sort of crevice. That's where you fuck it up. That's how you fuck the machine up.
I'll give it a try.
Alright.
19.
Yeah. Like two things fall out of it. There's like a bag of potato chips that has like a prize inside kind of thing on the outside, as well as like another thing of like another sort of drink, but this one actually like the bottle feels hot to the touch as it rolls out.
Oh. Holly will take the chips. Do you mind if I with these?
Yeah, go for it.
Holly will open it, pull out the prize inside, and then just toss the bag of chips into the pile of trash.
Yeah, those poor chips. Yeah,
they're not very good. They're ketchup.
Fuck you. But yeah, the prize inside. The prize inside. It looks like it looks like it would be a magical ring, but it is made of plastic. Like it looks like it's got like a little skull on it, and like with like little like purple gems in the eye. It looks like a very evil like magic ring, but it is made of plastic.
Holly will put it on.
It's no magical effects.
It's cursed. Okay.
Yeah, it looks like a cursed ring, but it has no magic.
Holly will actually. Felix, may I? And will like sort of bow down in front of this pile of trash with this little plastic skull ring. May I? And like gesture for your hand.
Yeah, I'll go along with it.
Holly will then slip it onto your ring finger. I hope you feel a bit better. I don't fully know what happened. I kind of dipped immediately, but I hope you got what was coming to him.
Yeah, Ramsey and Rypley got a pretty good hit on him.
Mm-hmm. I noticed all the blood that got spilled all over my chips. A lot of them still kind of. I'll pull out like one of the coins.
Yeah, got him good.
Goddamn right they did.
Wish I could have gotten a better hit him.
Well, I mean, we do have something that tracks people based off blood and magical signature.
It's
Worst,
true.
worst case, we could find him later.
I'd
And
rather
hold.
never see him again.
All right, but worst case, in case we do, you know how to kick better now.
I'm right.
All right. We'll say for the sake of remedy, you guys finish up
Besides,
your.
you can take out some anger on whoever you fight in the ring.
You finish up
Do my
your
best.
meals, your
Hopefully I
work.
can be a decent opponent for them.
Here's to hoping.
All right. You guys finish up your meals and your work. I don't think we're gonna get to the fight tonight, just because I don't think we have time to. But because you guys, hopefully that's fine. You guys were goofing off, so it's fine.
Goofing and gaffing.
I don't think we're gonna. Well, we'll do the fight next week, and then maybe Liz will bother you to make me a fight pit map. Yay! Because I don't actually have a map for that. But that's okay.
Sure, yes, sir.
Yay! Okay. Anyway, you guys meet Michael back outside, back in the Kiss Club. We'll say it's after Quinn's shift. At this point, it's still fairly active in the main room around 10 o'clock, but you guys find Michael, and Michael's like, great, awesome. Oh, sorry, where's the accent? He's southern. Great. I'm so glad to see all y'all. So, shall we? And he kind of gestures to like a back door behind, in the back room, and he kind of opens it for you into like the back alley sort of area. And you guys follow him down a little bit, and immediately.
Before we leave, is there I don't know, extra clothes in the back room, maybe an oversized jacket?
Yeah, there's a big jacket. It's
cool.
You know what? For flavor, it's a big faux fur jacket.
It's a pimp jacket.
It's a pimp jacket.
I'm not thinking pimp jacket. I'm thinking oversized, fuck. What are those ones with the kind of the ski collar, the boxy collar that comes up to your nose?
Oh wait, yeah, one of those. Yeah, for sure. I'll say yes. You can kind of steal one. It probably belongs to one of the other dancers here, but it's yours now.
Just leave a platinum coin in its place.
Mm-hmm. If you want, you could also find some baggy sweatpants. It looks like it's kind of like a tracksuit almost thing. If you want.
Nah, no sweatpants.
No pants. All right, Kurt. Perfect. All right, and you guys follow him down a very steep staircase that goes directly down into the sewers. It smells bad, but then again, everywhere around here smells bad. As you guys are walking, you walk for a good 5 minutes behind Michael. As he walks, for funsies, I'll let you guys roll insight checks. A non-serious insight check roll on Michael.
Okay.
Everybody can roll, just for funsies.
Any chance I can use my passive insight?
Sure, why not?
Cool.
What's your passive insight?
16.
23.
All right, 16, 23. Who else wants to roll?
Insight.
8. Lovely. Holly, you don't get it. He's just a guy.
Man, I miss the sewers.
15. All right, perfect.
15.
And Ramsey, you're a little distracted. Ramsey, you're getting a little hungry. You can feel it's not even that your stomach's growling. There's
You tried to-
8.
There are a surprising lack of rats.
There were cats and birds, though.
Would you like to try and catch a bird?
Bird for sure. Ramsey
Alright.
can't do cats.
All right, fair enough. Give me a survival check quickly.
Okay, absolutely.
Could I do knowing what Ramsey's trying to do? Could I do the survival check for him?
Yes, and I'll give you advantage if Ramsey's helping.
Hey,
Ramsey is
do
helping.
me a cat. Yeah, I'll catch you a little something. Don't worry about it.
Thank you.
Can't let you get too hungry and prey on the competition. At least not in that way.
Mm-hmm.
I will create some seeds and throw them in an area far away, and then when no one's looking, and a bird lands on it, I will grow them so it will spear the bird essentially.
Yeah.
So then and then I will just take it, and it's just a bird on a stick, and then I'll hand it over to Ramsey.
Yeah, it's like a crow, but with that you're able to satiate yourself for now, and you guys follow down. For those who passed the insight check, which is everyone but Ramsey and Holly, sorry.
We're catching birds.
Michael does have a strange, like even in the darkest parts, he kind of glows a little bit. Like not enough to like illuminate an area, but there's just like a faint like light that lights him up specifically as he walks into the darkest parts of the sewer. You walk for about 10-15 minutes before coming onto the other side, where you hear a loud crowd of people. People shouting, placing bets, drinking. The thick stench of alcohol is very potent in here. You see this large crowd as you guys kind of approach the outside of it. Michael kind of just goes, okay, y'all are fighters. You can enter through that sort of balcony over there. You guys, I've rented out the space, so you'll have a small studio where the five of you can sort of relax in between matches. It's gonna be just you guys. I'll be popping in and out intermittently. So if anybody else that is not me enters the area, feel free to just knock them out. No real rules against it. And he kind of points up to there's like a rickety ladder that kind of climbs up to like a small it almost looks like a booth that you would like watch a show in that kind of like looks down over the main area, and you could see there's a handful of these small booths kind of built at like different elevations that kind of circle around this large like almost like Roman style pit. The ground is mainly made of like rocks and sands that already looks like it has some sort of old blood stains that like have not been like, it looks like they tried to rake it up to clean it up, but like the stains are still fairly obvious. And you guys can kind of head up into that sort of small room to rest. Inside there's just like a sort of a couple of small couches, a table, as well as a table that has like some sort of snackish kind of foods on it, as well as some like drinks and alcohol.
Observing the dude. Sorry, I've already forgotten.
Michael.
Observing Michael. Is there anything that really sticks out other than that he glows? Like, is there anything that is to why he has a light illuminability?
He just faintly glows. He has like, the more you think about it, his eyes are kind of like, he wears like a small pair of glasses that just kind of like that are round and kind of sit on the end of his nose. They kind of look like more reading glasses than anything else. But the more you think about it, he does have kind of like very, very light kind of yellowish eyes, which are a bit on the unusual side. But you've also, like, you know Quinn, and Quinn and Holly, who have very bright eyes as well. So your idea of humans are a little bit skewed, but it's definitely not common for humans to have brightly colored eyes or to glow slightly.
Okay. Is there anything else that stood out other than just glowing, or is it
no,
just the glowing and the bright eyes?
Yeah, just the bright eyes, and he glows a little bit. It's something odd about him, which kind of tells you that he's not human, but he doesn't seem to bring much attention to it, nor does he. You know, it doesn't seem to. That his intentions have not changed since he glows in the dark, but I'm
thinking more of the attention or intentions, so much as if there's anything strange about him in general that sticks out.
He glows a bit, which is in itself strange, but no. Besides that, I mean, I will say that the fact that he glows and he's got like bright eyes are probably the strangest things about him. I mean, also he pulled a bunch of strangers off the street, paid them a bunch of money, and is now asking you to fight your lives for him. So there's a lot of strange things about this dude. The fact that he glows is now minor on that list, but
Okay. I'll look into why he might be glowing then.
do you want to roll? I'll let you roll a history check.
History?
History or Arcana. History or actually, this would be religion. History or religion.
You kidding me?
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks for you, huh?
I
Sorry.
hate religion.
But you can roll history or religion. Your choice.
My history and my religion are at the same
Oh,
modifier.
awesome. I'll give you the same answer then.
It's a 15.
15. You get the idea that he's probably an ASMR.
Huh.
That's why he's glowing.
That one REM song starts to play.
Anyway, but you guys have a place where you
Oh,
guys...
so angels are fine. Sorry.
Yeah, angels are fine.
Fucked up.
Yeah. Anyway, you guys get a little private room to yourselves. Michael quickly leaves you there to kind of survey the crowd. If you guys want, you guys can also leave the crowd and like mingle amongst the other fighters. You kind of get the sense that there's about a dozen other sort of booths, some of which also have other sort of clubs or fight teams or crews also with them. If you guys want to do a perception check from the balcony, you guys can. If you guys want to go mingle, there's a large variety of fighters that are mixing amongst the crowds, as well as people who are getting seats in the main area. Like there's like main seating that kind of surround the ring, and people are, placing bets on who's going to win and whatnot. And there's a list of names that are kind of being thrown about of different team names.
Would love to roll a perception check.
For sure. This is going to be sight-based. 21.
Mid.
Fair enough. Anyone else want to roll a perception check?
Yeah, I'll roll a.
Sure.
I'm okay, but thank you.
Damn.
Yeah, Felix, you're a little pissed.
Let's see. My perception.
I mean, as long as I don't see him.
Nah, he wouldn't be here.
It's too much of a coward. It's an 18.
18.
Or would he?
I will say 18 and 21. Both of you notice some familiar faces that you've seen just walking down the street.
Oh, is it the fucking face mask people?
Yeah, the people with the face masks from earlier that they seem to recognize Holly are kind of like pushing amongst the crowd, kind of heading towards a booth of their own. They appear to be part of the competition. And you see the one girl from earlier that noticed Holly, as well as she's being followed by two others wearing very similar masks. Larger, kind of, one appears to be a Goliath gentleman, and the other appears to be human. But, they're just kind of following quietly as they kind of like push through the crowd. Anything you guys want to do in the meantime, or do you want me to move on?
I'm good.
All right.
I mean, actually, I want to bet on us specifically.
Sure, bet on you guys for sure. How much you want to bet?
I'll throw down a casual 5,000 gold.
Awesome. Don't worry about that. Yeah, you put 5,000 gold on the Serpent's Kiss. And you guys feel free, make a note of that in the chat, by the way, just so I can.
I already did.
Thank you. Just so I can look at that later, because I will forget. Yeah, you go up to the betting stand. A dingy, sort of like goblin kind of looking gentleman. He gladly takes your money, hands you a little slip card that tells you the exact amount and also which team you're putting it on. Does anybody else want to bet? You guys can bet on yourselves, by the way.
Do you have faith in us as a team? In
We're not
Yes.
working as a team. We're fighting individually.
Well, you guys
Yeah,
are
I
fighting.
know.
You guys are doing multiple matches, and that might mean you're fighting as a team and then also fighting individually. Actually, we'll do this. Michael does return to your booth at some point, and he's like, "All right, fantastic. I got the list. So first of all, we're going to be doing team fights. First round, so which means all 5 of you are going to be on the field at once. You guys are going against. The sort of the brass gang, known for their they're more of a melee sort of fighters. At least it's their specialty. So the fact that they are going up against y'all immediately puts you guys at a little bit more of an advantage. He says, kind of gesturing over to Zareth and Holly. Should be easiest to take out brass. I ain't worried. After that, we have a couple of duo positions, and then you guys are going to go in for your solos. Now, there's only enough room for 1, maybe 2 duos. So, do you have any duos you'd like to go up against? This is assuming you'll still be in fighting condition after your first fight.
Like preference of who we're fighting?
Well, like, no, not who you're fighting. It's who, like, out of you guys, only 2 can go on the field. So, who you
I would love to fight with Noctis.
All right, Barry and Noctis are going to be put together. Perfect. I'll send that in. And
did have a quick question, which I probably already know the answer to, but doesn't hurt to check. For casters and magical energy, is it more of a stamina thing, or is there some sort of rejuvenation between matches?
You'll have the chance to recover, but in between. I mean, you got the fancy gold guy with you. He looks like some sort of healer. You can patch him up after each match. You'll have about an hour between matches. Seska just kind of goes, yep, I'll do my best. Thank you. And he goes,
it's not going to be like, we're not going to have a way of like restoring spell slots.
Seska might be able to help you with that, but you probably not all of them.
I had a prototype thing, but I wasn't able to find the ingredients. Sorry.
Yeah. So you guys will be able to take the equivalent of a short rest in between matches, is basically what I'm saying.
Sounds good.
And then if you want, you might be able to get spell slots back, but it kind of depends. Alright. So, you two, Barry and Noctis are going to be a duo. Do we have another duo, or is it just the 2 of you?
2.
If anyone else wants to be part of a duo, I'm willing to join up with someone.
I mean...
Should be open invitation to the rest of the party if anyone wants
I'll take
to
that as a no.
I mean, I'm not.
Do you want a duo?
No.
Quinn and Rypley? No, okay, no. Alright, perfect.
Absolutely not.
No, awesome. And then after that, we're going to do our...
Fun, but...
And then after that, there's going to be a variety of solos, which you guys will be put up after the first match. Of course, I only really know who you're going to go up against first in the 5v5, only because depending on who dies, or who gets knocked out, or who drops out, moving on further into the competition, the board does tend to change. So, I hope you guys are prepared. I think there's a couple matches before you guys, so if you want to place some bets, feel free to.
Out of curiosity, I'm assuming you know this field fairly well. Would you have any that you would bet on us being against in the solos based on the current table? Anyone we should specifically keep an eye on?
If you want to win, the Cat Bandits, they have a pretty good record. But, my personal favorite, I think the Faceless Ones, they're quite enjoyable to watch.
Is that them over there? And I'll point to the people with the masks.
No. Those ones with the masks, those are the bandits.
Oh, great. Oh, fun. All right. Sick. Love that. All right.
You already met. Not exactly the friendly types, so.
I plead. I won't answer that question.
Fair enough.
I plead the fifth.
If you do also want, the Black Hand has a couple of fighters specifically this time around, so, yeah, if you, wish to support local business, I recommend, putting a hand on there, putting a gold on them.
Oh, I'm purely interested in analyzing the competition to get a leg up in my solo matches.
Fair enough. Well, we'll see who you get put up against. Judging by your sort of caster presence, I can imagine you'll probably put up with someone from either the Black Hand or the Faceless, just from a quick judge. But we'll see. I'm not the one who's making up the board. I'm just taking names and putting them down. So I'm just the middleman here today. You guys fine? Need anything?
No. And Holly will pull out and Holly will look at the alcohol that they're serving and pull out one of her own bottles, because I'm sure it does not look great, and just pour herself a little drink.
It's fine alcohol. It's not, like, bad, but it's definitely,
Sarah
like...
pulls out his jug.
Fair enough.
Moonshine.
Fair enough.
Actually,
moonshine.
could you pour me a little bit of that?
Wait, are you drinking moonshine?
No.
Moonshine straight from the bottle itself.
I'm gonna need con saves if you're gonna drink moonshine straight.
All right, yes, sir. I'm down with that.
Con save.
I'm drink.
Drink.
Shit.
Just one. Just one to settle the nerves.
Mm-hmm.
As the dude asks, Zareth looks in the eye, says no, and then takes a swig.
Okay, a Constitution save.
Ooh, that is very sweet at first and very.
Both of you feel it immediately and start choking and coughing, as it is very, very, very strong. I will say you're not going to go into the fight drunk, as you'll have some time to wear it off.
We're drinking before our fight.
Exactly. Talk amongst yourselves for a second. I just have to get off for a sec.
Okay, I should adjust the formula next time.
No, that's pretty good actually.
Yeah, but I feel like we shouldn't be doing this before important events. You know, this
Nah. You're being a worrywart. Good moonshine tastes like toilet wine, except strength-wise. I mean, not taste-wise. Don't change the recipe to taste-wise, please.
Noted.
So,
I do feel like maybe I shouldn't have wasted moon prunes on this.
I mean, ain't it? Isn't it from the alchemy jug?
It is.
Don't you not need? I mean, well, you already made it, so now it's accustomed to it, so now you can just make more of it. Isn't that how that works?
That is exactly how that works. Although I do put a temper with the recipe before I add anything else to the jug.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a while since I made my own alcohol.
Are you saying you're wasting moon prunes? You forget. Holly will look left and right, and then summon a little moon prune and slide it towards you. You forget who you're dealing with.
You got a good point. He takes a bite of the moon.
I'm thinking of things that are important to add to a fight ring. Yeah, I'll add some wind spikes on the walls. Fuck it. Yeah, that sounds fun. You guys can have fun with that.
Well, shit.
Just don't fall into them.
I'll have fun with that.
Just gotta figure
If all
out
goes according to plan, I will have fun with that.
Enjoy your thunder wave, yes.
Oh, that wasn't even my thought, but I will.
Let's put it so it's like one lamp.
Maybe
So I could play with being in multiple places at once on the field and see if that fucks with people. I don't use that very often, so it could be fun.
It's a great time to learn.
Great time to do it. I've got my
It's-
breath weapon, but that would probably get me in shit.
Yeah, that's how I feel about literally any of my magic. As far as they're concerned, I am an archer whose
And
arrows are just very poisoned.
I probably shouldn't actually use the doppel, like the being in multiple places at once, because it mirrors your soul.
Well,
So
I'm sure you could get away with it. Just another thing.
it will look like the original Zareth, like the silver, like the gray-haired one.
Okay, yeah, but no one in this fight pit is going to be like, "Ooh, I'm going to go tell the guards that something that happened in the fight pit." Although I will say,
If that is the exact same knowledge, like if that thought process is what's being used, then in theory we could get away with using our dragon shit and your druid shit.
well, the people I'm trying to hide the druid shit from are some of the people who are actively here.
Oh, okay. Well, then I have no qualms about doing the dragon shit then. Caution is non-existent.
Mm.
Love that. All right.
Oh, plans. Also, Michael asked if there was anything that we needed from him, right?
Yes.
Michael, I believe the only thing I require from you is any of our matchups that you can give us any information on to give us an edge over our competition. Give us all of the information you can.
I would love to give you that, darling, but I really don't. I know about as much as I've already told you. The cats are probably the biggest threats. They're fast. Frankly, I don't know how they do it. It might be poison or maybe fucking time magic. Who fucking knows? But they're able to flatten people quick. Their matches don't last longer than a few minutes.
When it comes down to it, I'm sure that you might have more information on individuals for the solo matchup. Or at least analysis from other fights.
Well, I'll be able to give you... I could give you a broad spectrum of every single competitor going down so far, but I think you'll only be interested in those who you're actively going up against.
Yeah, wait for before. Let us know before the matches. How about that?
That I can do for you. How about that?
None of us are known, so we have an advantage there. They'll only know what they can analyze from us today.
That's true. Which is exactly why I recruited a team like you. So I just hope
I'm pretty sure you recruited us for... Fuck, I forgot your fake name. Ramsey. I'm pretty sure you just recruited us for Ramsey.
Well,
yeah,
respectfully, a tough-looking guy with insane magic gauntlets walking down the street who definitely looks like he could kick ass. Yeah, I was a little bit interested, and the rest of you were a happy bonus.
Right. Your faith in the rest of us is...
Respectfully, I don't understand.
Not there.
I believe you guys are probably very strong and very capable people. I just don't know how to scale against casters as well as I do against those with more physical abilities. My matchup between, for you, Ramsey, and you, Nogdas, are probably some of the easier ones for me to filter. I won't exactly know who to put you three up against once we, which is why I'm hoping to hopefully get a better idea after your first match. I did try to ask what your guys' abilities were back at the club, but, I mean...
Can't blame us for being a bit secretive.
No, I can't. Not at all. But I'm doing my best to try and put you up against a equal match. A fight that I think you could win. I'm not actively seeking to getting you guys killed, alright?
Mhm.
All right. Well, the first match is about to begin, so get ready. I'm gonna go submit these. I'll be back in a bit.
We'll save that for next time on Dragon Ball Z.
Michael vanishes after that, and the first match begins. The first match, the announcer loudly announces, is a sort of 5v5 match against the sorry, I forgot I wrote this and now it's dumb. The Thunderbuds versus the Cat Bandits.
Thunderbuds.
Are they related to Airbud at all?
Nope.
Okay.
I wrote the name thinking it was funny. Anyway, sorry. Back to it. Immediately, you watch as a bunch of fighters, most of them have some sort of firearm on them, whether it's a revolver, pistol, some sort of, any other sort of rifle of some kind. And this is equal for both sides, as you watch, them kind of step out, already, guns at the ready. You see the girl with the mask from earlier step out onto the stage as well. And you hear as the sort of announcer kind of goes, 3, 2, 1, fight! And I'll sight-based perception checks. Actually, let's do passive perception. What's everyone's passive quickly?
Passive perception. I think
Yes.
it's a 19. Let me double check.
18.
19, 18,
15.
15. Holly, you don't see shit. Quinn?
21.
Ramsey? 21? Quinn, you'll probably be able to make out some of it. Ramsey? Ramsey?
Jegg's dead.
Jegg died. Okay, never mind. That's okay.
I'm pretty sure Jegg is either asleep again or just being gay in another call and ignoring us.
That's valid. Alright, so that's fine. We'll probably wrap it up after this then. You guys are able to watch. Looking around, I will say, Rypley, Holly, you guys are barely able to keep track as the cat's paw. They dash with this almost unnatural speed, and they seem to just appear in places as you hear the bullets fly from place to place. And one by one, the Thunderbuds do go down, crashing to the ground. The blood spray is intense. As you can tell that this is not a place where they go down and count to 3. This is a whoever drops dead first loses kind of match. So Quinn, you got a 21, right?
Yeah, my passive perception's 21.
Perfect. Quinn, while you're watching this match, and watching as the cat's paw quickly sweep the match, without it almost looked like it wasn't even a challenge at all. Something else sort of catches your attention very quickly. And you kind of turn your head quickly as you hear something kind of scratching around the floorboards in your sort of in your booth behind you. And you see just for a moment something with a scaly tail kind of duck behind and kind of like push open one of the plywood boards on the back wall and duck behind it and disappear. I think. Sorry, passive scan. Yes. Holly, you have been robbed for 1,000 gold pieces.
Wait, through my
Does
hair?
Quinn point out?
It's pulled the fucking shit from my hair?
Oh, it would be in your hair. I guess. Damn it, I was supposed to do this with the lowest passive perception. Yes.
That thing's hand is bone.
If anything fucking puts its hand in the bag, if any flesh
That's
goes in the
true.
bag that's not mine, it just becomes meat.
Okay,
Or
so I
just
guess
bone.
who would have
We just hear this little lizard scream.
There's a little lizard, and they'll probably steal from Ripley. Then I guess you got the second lowest, and
I have
Ramsey's not
alert.
here. That's true. Fuck, you guys cannot be stolen.
Nothing can
Eat
sneak
shit,
up on me.
Caleb.
Nothing you can steal. I was like, yeah, the person with the lowest, and then I didn't even think about the person. I didn't even think about who that would be. So yeah, you guys see.
Did we see him?
Yeah, you guys see a kind of little, green
Fantastic! Can the little
kobold.
green guy make a wisdom save for me?
Yes. 10.
Fails.
Yeah.
He's held in place.
He kind of is frozen in place. You
And
see,
Zara
his hand is like
Frontier is
reaching
over.
around into like Holly's like back pocket. I don't think he would think to look into your hair, but you can tell he's trying to steal from Holly.
You will not want to be doing that, friend. That is a good way to lose your hand.
You see this little kobold. It's like its big kind of ears kind of are immediately back against the back of its head, as it's like trembling in place. It cannot move. I think hold person's a minute, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's stuck.
Just kind of low-key arrest the dude as he's held in place.
You want to tie him up?
Yep.
You tie up the kobold, and after a minute, he sort of starts shouting in common, and he just goes, Dust is sorry. Dust is sorry. Dust didn't mean it.
Okay, Dust. Why are you stealing from people?
Dust is poor.
Dust is poor?
I know how that is. I will just I'll give him here. Hey, here is 50 whole gold pieces. Leave everyone from our booth alone for the rest of the evening. How about that?
Does Dust want a
yes.
job? Maybe?
I'll give the money.
Dust will work for you, for gold, for food.
Okay. How about 10 platinum pieces?
Oh, okay.
Well, I think we got a
for
new
me
pet.
for the next 3 days. How does that sound?
Okay.
Boy. You're going to get me some information around the city. Anything that sounds vaguely fascinating.
Dust don't go up.
What if I offer Dust 50 platinum pieces?
Dust don't go up. Dust would get squashed by the Silvermen.
The silver.
Fuck it. Oh yeah, fuck those guys.
Dust is scaly.
Oh, you poor thing. How about you stay with me for a little bit? I'm scaly too.
You scaly?
And Zareth will kind of release his disguise for a second.
You see his eye. You see the eyes of this little kobold widen as he stares up at you. And Dust kind of immediately kind of gets to his knees and bows as he goes, Dust didn't know he in Draconic now. Just kind of goes, Dust
there's no need.
I did not know I was in the presence of a dragon.
Dust.
I'm sorry.
Dust,
I'm so
it's
sorry for
okay,
stealing.
okay.
I'm so sorry. I am so sorry.
You were doing what you needed to do to survive. I do not hold it against you. It's okay. It's okay.
If you want to slaughter me, I understand.
I am not going to slaughter you. I'm hoping to be a friend.
Friend?
Friend.
Drake.
Sounds much better than slaughter, doesn't it?
Dragon friend?
Yes.
Dragons are not friends to kobolds.
I have many kobold friends. Many of them very dear to me.
You have kobold friend.
Yes.
Can Dust be kobold friend?
I would like that very much, Dust.
Dust will be kobold friend. For 50
All right,
gold.
Dust. 50 gold. Very well.
Kobold friend. He holds out a little hand to shake yours.
Zareth will pass the little gold pouch. He'll put 50 gold in it. He'll pass it to Dust.
Dust
And
ties it to
then
like
he'll
like
offer-
a there's like a piece of rope tied around his waist. He's wearing like a little like tattered like cloak that looks like it was just like a piece of fabric that he tied over his shoulders.
Well,
ties,
how
like,
about you stay
ties
with,
the patch
us
to his-
for a while, Dust?
If Glowing Man comes back, Dust will be squashed.
I will protect you from glowing men. Sound like a deal?
Should Dust hide in the walls again?
No. You are a friend.
Right.
Glowing man will not crush a friend. No need to hide.
Okay. But Dust need to hide from the Silvermen, though.
I will protect you from the silver. They won't lay a finger.
Oh. Okay. He looks a little nervous, but does accept this. I think he kind of thinks for a minute, and then he goes, "I will serve you." And he goes to the table, grabs like a handful of chips and puts it in a bowl, and like grabs one of the really shitty alcohol things, waddles it back over to you, and kind of like holds it above his head to you, Zareth.
You don't have to do that.
Oh, but
Thank you.
you dragon friend.
You are my friend. We are equals. There's no need to do that.
You just look at this kobold looks so confused.
Okay, I should probably do like an insight to make sure that this kobold is like being genuine here. I'm sure they are, but gotta be careful.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, go ahead. Any of you, by the way, can roll like history checks if you want.
Okay, I'll do like an
History
insight.
or insight if you want.
Or can I use my passive insight, or do you want me to?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, because passive insight's 23.
23. Does anybody else want to like look into this guy, or use your passive perceptions or whatnot?
No, I think he can handle it.
All right. He is being genuine. He doesn't seem to be trying to work against you. But Zareth, you do remember that kobolds used to be like servants to the dragons, especially back in Emperor's Vale.
He definitely remembers that and
yeah.
fucking hates it.
But you've also since then have seen kobolds just kind of like walking around the streets of like Endora and Lunaris, just like chilling and being equals with like the other humanoids. So a kobold actively being nervous around other humanoids and trying to serve dragons is, you kind of get the idea that this guy might be from Emperor's Vale, because he doesn't seem to have the common knowledge that the other sort of kobolds do.
Can I try something?
For sure.
If I say anything about Kovo, does this guy react?
Would you like to? What do you say? What do you say? I think it's the best.
I think he just mutters the name Kovo underneath his breath and sees if like there's any sort of reaction.
See if he hears you. The ears kind of pick up, and he kind of like looks a little confused, tilts his head to his side. He goes, sorry, dragon friend. What did you? Dust did not hear you.
Oh, no worries, Dust. I was just saying that you remind me of an old friend. The name's Kovo.
Kovo? You mean like Grandma Kovo?
You know Kovo?
Yes. We were from the same same clan. And then that we were freed. We were freed from our house. That was once owned by the great dragon. Zoroth? Zor. Oh, that's not very good at history. But we were freed. We were freed by him. He came back. I wasn't there for that, but he came back apparently, and then we were freed by him. And then there was the girl with the big mushroom, the mushroom girl, and we were freed. We were freed, and then we fell from, and then we fell from the sky. Well, my egg fell from the sky. My mom was there. She was there. We fell to the ground, and we went splat on the ground. But we didn't die. Like, we went splat. We didn't die, but we fell. And then apparently Zoroth got very angry. And died. And so we ran. I don't really, yeah. And then so we live here, and now we have clan here, but we live in the walls. The cave is good. The cave is safe. But then the cave got full of light, and magma, and so then we had to move to a different cave, and now we are here.
Do you like living?
No, not at all. People squish. People squish the ones with the scales. And I have scales.
I'm sure we can find you a better hiding place. How about Nandora? That's much safer.
And yes.
Oh, I should probably introduce myself. I'm Zareth.
You see the eyes glow and sparkle. He goes, oh, you were the one who saved us with the mushroom girl.
Zareth will kind of like look over to Holly.
Yeah, Dust immediately looks over, the eyes wide. Are you the mushroom girl?
I think Liz got up.
I think Liz got up too. That's damn. This is a lovely conversation we're having. All right. He goes, oh, it's a pleasure to meet you. We are indebted to you. You saved us. Grammy Kovo is still back in Emperor's Vale, though.
Still there.
Mm-hmm. They didn't want to leave. They had to protect those who couldn't.
Sons and
We left because we didn't want to serve Bahamut anymore because he is mean and he squished us. But then we came out here, and then the humans also squished us.
Well, these ones are a little scared of scaly.
Yeah, we get squished.
Us bigger ones get squished too.
Really? By even bigger people?
Oh yeah, they get us by surprise? Squash.
You see, he looks terrified. You gotta hold its head.
So we've got to be careful, yes?
Yes, I will not get squished. I will hide. I'm very good at hiding.
Can I fashion, like, one of my extra cloaks over Dust?
For sure. You fashion a cloak over Dust, and then Dust kind of deeply bows to you as he goes, Dust is in your debt.
Not at all, Dusk.
Dust is...
It's what friends are for.
Dust is indebted to you. Sabbath. Mushroom girl. Kind of bows and then kind of chill.
You stay here with Seska.
Seska. He kind of looks back to Seska, and Seska's just, we'll take him in. And he'll kind of chill in the lounge with you. And I guess we'll probably end the session there because everybody else left. So, is it just you and me? Is Dante still here? Is Jegg? Because Jegg's here. Jegg left. Liz got up.
I mean, I'm just moving stuff around.
Oh, yeah, okay, chill. Cool. Alright, cool. Well, let's end session then, because,
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, everybody else left. Okay, cool. Well, we're not gonna raid anybody today. Only because there's no one alive to raid. Oh, Steve Emerald Claw is live. Never mind. We're gonna do Steve Emerald Claw. All right, ready? We're gonna start the raid. All right, 10
3,
seconds.
2, 1.
Not 10. Hold on. We gotta wait a little bit longer. All right. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Everybody say bye. Bye. There we go.